Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another wonderful day. And today we have CRL Fall Open 2 Rocket League. It's going to be a good one. It's St. Clair College versus USF Esports. That's University of South Florida. Their gold team, I think, from what I've heard.
Correct.
And I'm your host for today, Matthias Talbot, and I'm joined by Theo. So,
Yep.
you excited to get into this today?
Very excited. We saw our Saints last week be very dominant in this tournament, take it all the way with the exact same lineup. Let's see if they can do it again this week. Another tough series of matches coming up for them in this tournament, as it's never easy, but last week they were able to prevail. Hopefully they can keep the same form and keep playing well.
Yeah, we followed their journey all the way through to qualify for this match, so we're ready to see the payoff of all of their hard work and see how well they do going into the CRL Open tournament here. We have the team on cam right now. There's Nitrix in the front, looking like he's ready, he's happy, he's vibing. And that's the mentality you need going into a long tournament like this, because it's not just a game of skill, it's a game of stamina, right?
Of course.
Because you have to win this game, and I think they're best of fives or best of.
Three.
I think it starts off as best of threes and then goes to best of fives, so it's best of fives
Best
all
of
the way
fives.
through actually. So it goes very, very long. So you're gonna have to try your very, very best and be patient, and hold as much energy. You want to use all your energy right at the beginning, but you gotta have some in reserve and you know, wait through that. But we have the bracket ready also, so we can see who will potentially go up against later on throughout this tournament. So there it is. Here's our bracket. As you can see, we're going up against USF Gold. And there, our next potential opponents are either Davenport University or UDEM,
UDEM, I
UDEM
guess.
Esports here. Ooh, those are two very, very tough opponents. So even if we do make it past USF Gold, we have a tough opponent ahead here today. And then if we lose that, I think we get sent down to the losers quarters finals. So we'll either be playing against someone who loses from a little bit earlier there.
I think it's the winner of GVS, BU, and
Yeah,
UConn.
you're correct right there.
Yeah.
So it's we could go up against the Drexel Dragoons, the SHU Saints, the Algonquin College, or UCSB Gold. So, lots and lots of good opponents here today. But we're going to go to a quick break and we'll be right back with the action. See you soon. And here we are into our first game here. Game 1, USF Gold versus St. Clair College Green team. And here they are. We have Vesh, Spoods, and it looks like we also have Nitrix. Yep, that's our lineup today on St. Clair College. And the game is off to a little bit of a quick start. The net is open there. Vesh is going to go for a little bit of a score, but doesn't quite find it. Nitrix go for a rebound here, try and stop, play a little bit of defense as USF gets a quick goal right out of the gate. Wow.
Yeah, that's not what you like to see if you're the Saints. Usually the Saints like to play Spoos in that back line with Vesh being up in the front looking for those goals, but Spoos was never not to be seen there on the defensive line, and University of South Florida Gold take an early lead. Not what you want to see for the Saints, but hopefully they can recompose and get it back. As Spoos on the defense will look for a clearance. Nitrix is going to hit it over towards the corner. Vesh going to look for a 50-50. Going to look to center the ball. It was a nice attempt by the Saints, but Yagami here is going to be able to get the counterattack going for the side of University of South Florida. The shot on target, but Vesh is there for the defense. gonna look for the clearance, and Saints are gonna look to recuperate, as it's a strong start for University of South Florida. They're finding a lot of good opportunities, and Saints have been silenced. You know, after winning last weekend, they have high expectations, and every team knows how good they are, as Nitrix gets the demo. And yeah, they're gonna have to make another deep run in this tournament to keep up their form. Nitrix gonna look for a clearance, but Cully in the air is gonna find the stop to that. Vesh gonna look for a ball over the air, and Banger misses the ball, but it's a good clearance by Yagami. Spood's gonna have 50-50. He's gonna get demoed, looking dangerous for the Saints here, but Nitrix is able to get the clear. Cully gonna look for a chance off the wall, doesn't find too much with it. Nitrix gonna look for a good recenter. Vesh right over the crossbar. Is there gonna be anyone to follow it up from the side of the Saints? No, there will not be. Spood's gonna look for a shot on target himself, but Banger is there on the defense, and the University of South Florida are playing really good defense right now, not letting anything get in their goal.
Yeah, they are keeping up the aggression all the way to the max. They're finding very good shots, but St. Clair managing to you know, amp up their defense after that last shot. It was wide open, but it looks like they go for a shot of their own, and from downtown, Vesh evens up the scoreline 1-1. Look at that.
It's a good finish by Vesh from his goal line. You know, when you get those goals from your own side, it feels really good for you, really bad for the enemy team, because those are the kind of goals you don't want to go give up. Now it's 1-1. Saints will look to push the advantage off that little mistake by University of South Florida as on the tip-off. Not much happens. Vesh gonna have a nice little attack going here on the offense. He finds it over the defender, but it's a good save by Coley right on the line. And it's going to be a counterattack by Yagami. Spoos misses the ball, and Yagami gives University of South Florida a 2-1 lead. Mistakes on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, but it looks like USF, you know, managed to find something through this chaos, getting a much-needed goal, bring them back once again into the lead, and St. Clair has to play catch-up again and again. They want to try and even this up and maybe even take a lead for themselves, but USF going to keep up the pressure as they go for another goal, and they find it! Yagami getting another goal.
I mean, the thing we talked about last weekend was how good the defense of the Saints was this weekend to start it off. Not looking too good, giving up a couple goals and maybe they shouldn't, but it is only game one. It is a best of 5. It's a long tournament, as you said. It's a battle of stamina, which is very true in Rocket League here. There's many games being played as the ball is on the side of the Saints yet again. University of South Florida just keeping up really good aggression, not letting the ball get on their side, but Nitrix is going to find that clearance. It's going to be a shot on target, but Vesh is there to save it out, and maybe the Saints can get something going here. Vesh looking for a clearance into the corner. Can they find anything off this attack? No, it's a good challenge by the side of University of South Florida as Yagami gets yet another demo for them. Spood's going to go for a 50-50 in the air, but Kobe's there to clear it out. Vesh going to look to bounce it off the wall, but nobody on the side of Saints is going to be able to follow up, as all three Saints are just kind of in that corner, not able to find too much. Coley going to look for a counter here, and it's not looking good for the Saints, down 3-1 with 1:40 left in this game.
Yeah, they need about a goal in a minute, a goal per minute here, but they don't have that left here. Only 1:30 left. It's not looking great. The problem is they need to go on the offense, but with how aggressive USF is playing, they're not going to allow them to do that. But it looks like they sent 2 up. Spood's trying to get something, find something here. Vesh going to try and find something, a little bit of a setup here. Nitrix going to go way up in the air, try and find that ball, but Yagami going to carry it all the way downfield again. Now it's right back in the middle. It's anyone's game, but USF going to keep up the pressure, keep it on that orange side there, and Banger going to go for a little bit of a goal, and Yagami tries to sink it in there, but the control is not in the Saints' hand as Cully goes for another disruption there, and it gets sent all the way back. Oh boy, they just want to contest the time and keep up the defense.
Oh,
but
nice
look
goal.
at that much-needed goal from Vesh. Wow, that was just chaotic there.
That was good team play. You see Nitrix with a nice little setup for Vesh. He's there to finish it off. That's what the Saints need. They need to give Vesh those opportunities and get him shots on target. As 3-2 with 50 seconds left. Saints are going to look to bring this game back, and it's a huge game one for momentum purposes. Yagami going to look for a shot on target, though Vesh is there to clear it out. And can the Saints find anything here? Banger is just going to tap it out, but Saints have the ball in a good spot. Coley with no charge there. Spood's going to look for a 50-50 right above the air. Takes Yagami out, but doesn't get the ball on target. And Saints are going to need to regroup. 30 seconds left. Vesh going to go for a huge 50-50. Doesn't find too much with it. Nitrix going to look for a pass towards the middle. Vesh is up there. Can he find the pass? Yes, he can. His Spood's going to be there in the air to take it. No, he won't. Banger's going to Gonna look for a shot on target of his own, but Spoods is there to cut it out. 15 seconds left. Saints need to find this goal. Nitrix gonna look to push the ball up the field. Yagami's gonna be there to clear it out, though. Good defense as Spoods gonna be flying in. Can he find this goal? It's gonna be a huge touch past one defender, but Cully's there to clear it out. And now with 2 seconds left, the ball can't hit the ground. Saints need this goal. They're gonna try and move up the field, but they don't find it, and they drop game one as University of South Florida Gold are able to take a 1-0 lead in this series.
Yeah, you can tell it's not the desired result there. It never is. But I think that you just have to bunker down, keep the mental up, and honestly, that wasn't too bad. That was a close game.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's gone through. We saw how tough the tournaments were before, right?
Of course.
And each person here today in this tournament has proven themselves worthy enough to be here.
Of
and as you
course.
can see, it's going to just get tougher and tougher as we move through the ranks. And if this is how we're starting out in game one, just a 1-goal difference, just back and forth and back and forth, it's going to be, we're going to have some good games ahead here today.
Well, Rocket League being such a high action game, you know, every game it's just on how well you play, really. There's not too much luck involved in the game, and whichever team plays better will usually win, you know. As we're going to get started into game two here, Saints going to look to bring it back as they're down 1 to win this series. Don't want to go to that loser bracket right away, obviously after such a strong showing last time. But it's a start to game two. Cully going to look for a recenter to Yagami. It's a dangerous chance by University of South Florida, but Vesh finds the save. Cully still has the ball in a dangerous position, but Vesh is able to clear it out. It's a shot, not on target. Spoods right above the net, able to clear it out. That's what they're going to need more out of Spoods for, and it's a shot on just off target for the Saints, as Cully's going to be able to clear it out. Nitrix not able to find too much of that attack, but Saints looking a bit better here in game two, able to control the ball a little bit as Yagami goes through the air. Gonna look for a shot on target, but Spoods is there to save it out. It's a 50-50 on the side, but Banger can't find too much with it. Nitrix gonna have a nice touch around the defender. Yagami, good clearance towards the middle, but Vesh going for 50-50 with Banger doesn't find too much with that, as it's a dangerous position for the side of Saints. The ball is right in front of their net, but Vesh is able to clear it out. Is that a shot on target?
Wow.
Yes, it is. Right from the mid-range, midpoint of the court scores, and it's a good goal for the Saints to start game two.
Yeah, had a nice half-court shot there, getting it all the way across, and a much-needed lead from St. Clair. It's the first time they've had a lead here today, so hopefully they can carry this out into all the way through this game two here. But we're only 4 minutes in, only a minute in here, so a lot can change.
Yeah, the Saints don't want to get too confident.
Yeah,
they don't want to get too confident and just make stupid mistakes, as Yagami's going to find a shot on target, but Vesh is there to clear it out.
Definitely saw some mistakes coming out from St. Clair last map. It seems like they just had some problems on defense, so maybe they can try and tighten that up and carry out this goal lead here. As it looks like they're trying to secure a 2-goal lead here, as the net is open, and they almost find it, but huge defense. Vesh trying to sink it in, but Nitrix not there to follow up, so it gets taken out there. That is disastrous. All three of them are pushed up right now. The net is open on the side of St. Clair. Banger going for a little bit of a setup shot, but not going to be able to find it. It's in the corner here. USF trying to find something here. Yagami following that ball like a hawk. It's in the corner there. Vesh trying to get out of the corner, but Banger going to carry it down. Huge demo by Vesh. And Spoods there, just waiting around, trying to find the opening, trying to find the most opportune moment to sink it in there. And Vesh knocks it up, keeping the pressure on. Banger going to keep playing the defense, trying to contest
That's a
Spoods,
big
but it gets his axle's broken there, and it gets sunk in by Spoods, slow and steady. Look at the tricks there. He's doing flips. Wow, that was great.
That was well played by Spoods. He went around the first defender and then gets the tap in after Cully tries to clear it, hits off his car, and it goes in. Big 2-0 lead for St. Clair, as they're looking way better in this game too.
Yeah, nice, very technical goal there. Just good on the ground maneuvering. And but USF, they're looking to find something here. Look at them. They sent 2 up. Being very, very aggressive. But Vesh trying to get the bicycle kick in there, but not able to find it. As Nitrix is also there in the corner, contesting it, waiting for a little bit of a pass, but he's going to go help his team there. Spood's going to get out of the corner, try and send it downfield here. Vesh going to contest it as well. It's in the corner. Yagwin going to get a demo on both Vesh and Spoods, and now the net is open. Nitrix there, going to try and contest it, but looks like the cavalry is back in the game here. Vesh also there to contest. Oh, it's getting very, very close. We're about 2 minutes in. St. Clair's 2-goal lead. If USF doesn't find something soon, it's going to be very, very hard to come back from this.
Yeah, with 2 minutes left, we could see how much better the Saints are playing on the defensive end. absolutely every 50-50 ball they are winning, which is very important as Spoods on this backline can't find the clearance, and Banger is going to bring it 1 goal back for the side of University of South Florida. How did this happen? Banger set himself up. Vesh couldn't find anything, looked for the clearance, but it was a good goal by Banger, and that's just clean. It was well played by him. A bit of a mistake on side of the Saints, letting it drop right in front of the net. And it's a 2-1 game with 2 minutes left. This game's far from over as Banger's going to look for a one-on-one opportunity. Is there anyone to follow that up? Cooley with a shot on target.
Wow.
And there it is. Just in a blink of an eye, it's a 2-2 game. Oh my goodness, crazy action.
As soon as we start to talk about it, put their backs up against the wall, they're like, oh yeah, we got to get some goals, and they find it back after back. It's now we got a game on our hands.
Now we got a real game.
Very, very even. St. Clair definitely doesn't want to be put in the position where the next game is match point for USF. As you know, they're good too. They're playing very, very well.
Good.
But it seems like USF can just find those hero plays when they need them.
Yeah, Spood's going to look to bring it up. Coley's going to go for that 50-50, going to center it, but Nitrix is there on the defense, and St. Clair should be able to retain control of the possession here. Vesh can go in the corner, grab that boost, but Yagami is there to clear it out. It's a nice shot on target, but it's a great save by Banger, as now University of South Florida have a very good chance in this game. It's a good recenter from the side of the Saints. Vesh going to look for a pass back over to Spoods. Spoods going to look for a shot on target. Finds it off the wall. Can he find the tap in? There's Nitrix. And what a nice team goal scored by the Saints. We saw a couple nice passes off the wall. And as they get desperate, they score a third goal to take the lead with 1:14 left.
Yeah, very aggressive play, sending all 3 players up, but all 3 players were a key part in finding that goal. Great teamwork from the side of St. Clair. That green team, they know when to find those goals when they need it. 1 minute approximately left on the clock. St. Clair ever so slightly in the lead, but as we saw, USF can just manage to find those goals whenever they need to, as it looks like St. Clair is trying to find a goal of their own, trying to secure their lead to a 2-0 lead like they had before, or a 2-goal lead. And Nitrix also setting up here, but it's getting contested back and forth. The goal's open though. Spoods is there to set it up. Nitrix is going to go for a goal, but there is Yagami there to save it. And Vesh trying to meet the ball in the middle, play a little bit of upward defense there. It's going to get sent up in the air there. They're going to try and sink it in from up high.
Oh, nice.
They don't find it. Spoods going to contest in the air. Gets sent down there with Vesh also there. Vesh is probably looking for a setup for Spoods there. Nitrix is going to do also a setup off the backboard, but it's a little too aggressive, a little too chaotic. And now it's on the side of St. Clair. They want to just stall this out for 20 seconds as they are in the lead here. And if USF finds a goal, this is going into overtime.
Vesh there on the defense, able to find it with 15 seconds left. The ball's in a very dangerous position. Can the Saints clear it out? It's still there. Banger gonna look for the finish, can't find it. It's good saves by Cyrus St. Clair, and with 7 seconds left, as soon as this ball drops, it's gonna be game 2 going over to them. One final attack for University of South Florida Gold. Can they find anything on this attack? Banger gonna be able to keep it up. Gonna get past it, but it's gonna drop right back as they're able to keep it up in the air. Nitro's gonna look for the clearance, but Cully's gonna look to keep it alive as it's still a dangerous attack. The game's far from over. Nice pass over to Banger right above the net. Is it gonna be anyone to follow it up? Cully looking for a shot, but it bounces. It might have been going in, but it hit the ground. And that's very fortunate for the side of the Saints. You can see Vesh giving a sigh of relief as it's a 1-1 series. Saints looking to crawl back into it, and they do, but not without a fight.
Yeah, that was amazing last goal, like nearly the last goal, but they're bringing it into overtime. Just had like 1 second left. That would have went in if it bounced, but
a bit of a better angle, it's a goal.
Can't touch the ground, but well played from St. Clair College. Looks like they tightened up their defense. Definitely tightened up their offense with how coordinated they were in every single goal that they got here today. They are locked in. You know, they were a little loose, they're a little happy, but now they're focused. They lost that first game. They know that they have to take their opponents here seriously today. USF 1-1. It's going to be a good one here.
Yeah, you know, the Saints did allow 3 goals, which is not what we usually see from them. We usually see 1 goal allowed or 2 goals. It's a nice save by Cully. But that game, giving up 3 goals, scoring 4 though. So in the end, it does not matter. But they're still going to have to tighten up this defense just a little bit. Allowing those goals from kickoff are crucial mistakes the longer you play in this tournament. But hopefully the Saints can bring it back, as Vesh going to be looking on the attack here, but it's good defense from the side of University of South Florida. Coley now going to look to bring it up the field, and Nitrix with a 50-50. Doesn't find too much with it, as Yagami's going to look for a recenter. It's looking a bit dangerous for the side of Saints. It's a shot on target, but Spoods is there to save it. Coley going to go up, trying to recenter it himself. Can't find too much with it. Yes, he does. The ball's right in front of the net, but can't find anything. Now, Saints on the counterattack. Good shot by Spoos, but Banger is there to clean her out. And in the first minute, it's pretty action-packed here in game 3.
It's a very, very action-packed game 3 here. Both teams looking to find that first goal lead, because that, once again, seems to determine who will take it home today. Because you can just kind of stall out, make the team play a little bit worse, a little more scrappy, as USF gets a goal from downtown, all nearly. Good shot on the goal by Banger there, but Spoods there to save it, as all three of St. Clair tee up to try and set something up together as a team, but they don't manage to find it, as it gets disrupted by USF there. Spoods going to have to go way back on defense. All three of St. Clair playing as a team, and Spoods getting another amazing save. USF finding great goals, but Spoods there always just put a wrench into their plans.
And that's more like it, seeing Spoods on the back line, just defending that goal, starting the counterattack for the Saints. As Nitro's going to look for a finish here, can't find it, as all three members of University of South Florida were there. Vesh on the side here, he's going to look for a center. Finds one past one defender, but can't find too much. Spood's gonna put it back into the corner. This gets the demo on Coley. Nitro's gonna look for a center here, but it's a great save by Banger. If he didn't tip that, that was surely a goal. Vesh gonna look for a recenter, but University of South Florida are playing good defense. But as long as the ball's on this side of the net, on this side of the court, it's good for the Saints. Now Coley's gonna look for the clearance, as Spoods is gonna let it go in the corner. He's gonna probably take it up and look for to start an attack of his own. There's no defenders back for the side of University of South Florida. Spoods looking to take it the whole field, but can't find too much. Nitro's gonna look for a finish of his own, but can't get the shot on target, as Coley and Spoods are gonna have a 50-50 here. And the ball is just in no man's land as right now, as Banger's gonna try and clear it out. Nitrix gonna have a nice touch here, but Yagami's gonna clear it out for the side of University of South Florida. St. Clair gonna have to find something here with 2.5 minutes gone, no goals, a bit of a slower paced game.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a slower paced game. It's been about 3 minutes, no goal, as the pressure is mounting for both teams, getting very, very anxious, trying to find a goal, but looks like they both tightened up their defense to an absurd degree. And now I think they're starting to loosen up, going for more and more risky shots, leaving that goal open, sending all three players up. It's looking very, very dicey. As the ball is up in the air, Spoods has to play defense, but he's going to try and turn this into a goal. He's going to carry it down the field into their corner here, but Banger is there to clear it out. Gets trying to contest any goal that they can find, but Nitrix trying to do a little bit of an air carry. Vesh going to get the setup from behind there, but not going to find much, as this game is looking like a near stalemate.
Yeah, it's looking very tight. I think one goal may be the difference. With 1:30 left, we've seen no goals. We've seen better defense coming out from both sides, as Coley finds a demo, but Spoods takes out Banger, as Vesh is going to have the ball in the corner here. Coley with a big 50-50 manages to win, and Nitrix going to look for a nice little touch here, but doesn't find too much with it. Banger's going to look for a chance here, but Vesh is there to clear it out, and this is the start of the counterattack. Yagami shuts it down as soon as possible, as the ball is in the midfield. Coley's going to look for a one-on-one opportunity here, as he gets past one defender, doesn't get past the second, as Nitrix is there to clear it out. Banger is going to tap it towards the middle. Yagami going to look to do something with it, but the rest of his team isn't there with him, and St. Clair retained possession of the ball. Spood's going to have it in the corner here now. Can he find a pass to one of his teammates? Gets past one defender. Banger is able to clear it out. Nitrix is not there to follow up. He's able to hit it towards the corner. Can he find a pass towards the middle of his zone? He can't. It is cleared out, as Vesh is going to take it in the air where he is so deadly. He's going to take it one-on-one. He can't take it past the defender, as Yagami is there. Two defenders actually coming to close it out. 30 seconds left. I think one goal is going to be all you need to win this game.
Yeah, or I think we go into an overtime if neither team makes a goal anytime soon. So it's very, very nerve-wracking for both teams, as you can see. But neither of them are letting out under the pressure right now. It is anybody's game, but it looks like USF is trying to find something here. They set all three players up. They're trying to make something work, but Sude's going to carry it all the way downtown to USF. But they might have sent too many players up, as they have to scramble back to the goal, as Cully sets up a goal for themselves. And here we are, our first overtime, 1-1. Who will take the lead in this series here today in Game 3?
Oh, it's a good start for the side of University of South Florida, but that can't find too much off it. Great defense by the side of Nitrix. If he didn't get a touch there, could have been a goal. As Vesh on the counterattack on his own, looks to find the finish. The ball's right in front of the net. Is anyone there to follow up? Nitrix going to look for a tap, but doesn't find too much with it, as Banger is able to control it. Spood's going to have a big contest here, but the ball gets right by him. Vesh is there to give it back to Nitrix. Nitrix going to look for a recenter. Going to go in the air. Doesn't find too much with it, but the ball is on the side of University of South Florida, as Saints are in a very, very good position here in the overtime, putting on a lot of pressure. And that's a shot on target right in front of the net, but it does not go in right off the post. Vesh very, very close to taking game 2 for his team. Yagami on the defense, going to be able to clear it out. And after 40 seconds, St. Clair looking very strong to start this overtime.
Yeah, they're keeping up the pressure immensely here, getting a lot of nice shots on the goal, getting a lot of good rebounds. That looks like a good shot from Spoods, but USF there to save it there. Vesh going to try and do a setup for his team. All 3 players are sent up right now. Their goal is empty, so if they get a nice long shot, that could be the end for them. But they know that they can find this. If they just keep trying, if they just keep up their persistence, they will find something here. But it looks like they're going to have to back off, play on the defense, try and disrupt the 3-player defense going on for USF right now as Nitrix carries it downfield, but it gets sent down the field by Cully in retaliation. Spoods there to find it in the corner. It's not looking great. And it's just there in the corner. They're trying to get it out right now as it gets carried down. St. Clair keeping up the offense, going for another shot, but Banger there to reverse this momentum that was going on for St. Clair as he gets a nice shot on the goal, but it gets saved out by Vesh. It's very, very nerve-wracking as 1 goal is all you need to take this game home here today.
Yeah, we've seen such a bloodbath the first 2 games, many goals. 3rd game, both teams said, all right, we're playing better defense, maybe slowing down on the offense just a little bit, play a little bit more safe as there's a 50-50 in the middle. Ball's right in the middle field. Bang gonna look for a shot on target, but Spoods is there to save it out. I believe that would have gone in, so great save by Spoods. The ball's recentered again. It's in a dangerous spot, but nobody on side of University of South Florida is there on the back post. Would have been a very good goal opportunity as the ball is cleared out. 2 minutes into this overtime, a couple of big chances, but great defense by both sides as Yagami. It's gonna have the ball here. 0 boost though, so we can't do too much with it. Spoods in the air, canceling it out. It's a pass right across the net, but Yagami had no boost, so he had to back up. Now Bang with no boost looks for a recenter, doesn't find too much with the Spoods and Coley. 50-50 in the air. Coley misses it, but Spoods doesn't able to find too much after that. Nitrix gonna look for the clearance here as the ball's on the side of University of South Florida. 50-50 in the air here for Vesh. Gets a nice little pass towards the middle, but they can't find too much with it. Spoods gonna look to take it on the offense by himself. The net's wide open, and that is it. Saints take game 2 with a nice goal in overtime by Spoods and take a commanding lead in the series.
What a beautiful goal indeed. Net wide open off the wall into the net. Just perfectly center shot there. That's what you got to hope for when you're playing such a long defensive game. You got to hope for that perfect opening, that perfect gap in the armor. And it looks like the Saints have found it, striking in there and finding their game lead here in the series.
Yeah, and losing like that in overtime is heartbreaking. You know, they played perfect defense basically for 8 minutes, but one small mistake, nobody's on the goal line. Spoods finds it from midfield and takes it all the way himself. Very, very well played by the side of the Saints. Should be going into game 4 very, very soon. As what do you think Saints need to do to close the series out?
Yeah, they're looking to close this series out. So here they are. USF looking to stay in this they play very, very aggressive, getting a goal right off rip 5 seconds in. We might be seeing a game 5 on our hands, but still early in here.
I mean, that's the second time they found a goal straight off kickoffs, and we saw that last week. St. Clair on the kickoff sometimes do tend to make some small mistakes, which leads to goals. As University of South Florida, if they play the same defense they did last game with this 1-goal cushion, could be looking very good for them as they're on the attack yet again off the kickoff, looking dangerous for the side of Saints. The shot on target, but it's a great save by Spoods. Going down 2-0 there would have been very, very tragic, but it's a counterattack by St. Clair. Great save by Banger. Spood got a nice little touch there. Nitrix takes out Cully as Yagami's going to be going for a recenter. It's a dangerous spot right in front of the net, but it's a great save from the side of the Saints as University of South Florida don't find too much now. Saints need to regroup a little bit. They're playing a bit risky here. The ball's right in front of their net for a lot of the game. Can they find a nice little clearance and get their own attack going as they need a goal to bring this game back?
Yeah, you're in a tough position here because now USF looking to carry out that lead as they have that 1-goal lead to play with right now. They know that they can drag this out after last game. They know their defense is good enough if they really bunker down and set this up. But they know they want to secure a 2-goal lead before they set down
what
here.
A save.
What a save from Spoos, but it gets sunk in by Yagami anyways there on the rebound. What a goal, 2-goal lead. USF looking very, very good this game.
Yeah, they're not happy that they lost that last game in overtime. I can tell you that for sure. They're coming out swinging 2 goals in 1 minute. Very, very well played by University of South Florida. Gold and St. Clair are going to need to find something to bring this game back. You know, there's another attack here from Yagami. Takes it around the defender, but he does not have a teammate to follow up, as that could have been 3. Saints are playing a bit of sloppy defense right now, losing some very crucial 50-50s, but Spoods is there in the air to clear it out. It's a shot on target, but Vesh is there with the save. Kohli's going to look for another pass to his teammate. Vesh going to look for the 50-50, misses it again as Spoos gets a crucial touch. And this is a counterattack that St. Clair were looking for. Can Vesh find the finish? No, he misses the ball by just a little bit, and it does not go in. Kohli now going to look for the counterattack of his own. Can't find too much with it. As now that the game has slowed down a little bit, St. Clair looking to find some opportunities. Just a couple of mechanical misplays, which happens to everybody. But finding some good opportunities, you know, could have been a goal there, a goal here, but it's still a 2-0 game with 2 minutes gone by. It's a good save by Spoos there as Yagami looked for a shot of his own, but couldn't find too much with it, as the ball is still in a very, very dangerous position for St. Clair. As it's a good pass towards the middle for Yagami. Banger going to look for the finish, but Nitrix is there to counteract that. Spoons is going to look to find a touch on target, but can't find too much. Nitrix going to have a nice shot on target. All three defenders come out of nowhere, and they say not today. As you could see, University of South Florida are playing some very intense defense, not wanting to let that ball go in the net.
Yeah, all 3 of them there collapse on the wall. They don't want to let even a single goal in here today, as St. Clair finding good shots, but their defense is ready for it.
Yeah. Their defense is ready for it. That's what you love to see if you're a fan of University of South Florida. If you're a fan of the Saints, this is not what you love to see. Being down 2-0, 3 minutes into this game 4, after such a low-scoring game 3, Saints need to find a way to bring this back somehow. Like, they've just been outplayed in this game 4, I believe. After that first goal, maybe their mental a little bit maybe got crushed. Then one more goal coming out made it really hard on them. But with 2 minutes left, we've seen University of South Florida be down 2 goals and score 2 goals in a matter of 10 seconds. So nothing's impossible as Nitrix finds a counterattack here, but Yagami's going to be there to clear it out. Spoot's going to have a big challenge here, doesn't find it, and lets the ball go around him, but does get the boost there. Cully is going to put the ball up in the air, but Nitrix is there to clear it out. Banger going to not do too much with that 50-50, but retain possession. Going to pass it down to Yagami. Can Yagami find the finish? Going to look for a recenter of his own. The ball's right in front of the net, and Banger scores a third. And surely that third goal is going to be most likely the game here, as St. Clair can't seem to find anything to go their way.
Yeah, well played by USF there. Beautiful goal off the wall. They just have the setups. They have the offense. They have the defense. And St. Clair can't really manage to find anything here. Their defense not working out for them. Their offense not able to find anything. So it seems they've been outmatched here in the game 4. Anything could happen. It's not totally over, but USF has a very, very significant lead, especially with how that last game went. It was no goals until the end. You know that they can just drag this out if they want to, but they know they can get the goals. They're going to keep continuing to get them secure themselves a lead.
No, you
as
can't
they go
miss
for
that.
another one. Oh, just a missed shot on the goal there, ever so slightly, but they're just going to keep setting it up, and they're just going to run away with it here.
Yeah, that's a misplay from both teams, but considering that USF are 3-0 up, it's not the biggest deal. Of course, it is a big deal. You need to be scoring from those positions, because if it was a crucial game 5 with no goals, like, you got to put that chance away. But USF won't be kicking themselves too hard, as they have played very well in this game 4. Kohli going to look for 50-50. It's a shot on target by Yagami, but Nitrix is there cleared out, as St. Clair just can't get any attack going. They're just on the defensive, it feels like, this entire game. They maybe had a couple shots on target, as there comes one out from Vesh right on the goal line, but it's a save by Kohli, manages to clear it out. It's another shot on target, but it's yet another save by Yagami, as USF are just playing amazing defense to close this game out.
It's like we've seen that time and time again. St. Clair finding amazing shots, but they have like 2 or 3 people in the goal at all times whenever that ball gets close. And then they just turn around, switch the momentum up, and keep the pressure up on the St. Clair Saints. So it's looking pretty tough for them. As we have 0 seconds left. USF just looking for another goal to pad out their stats, but here they are. A very significant Game 4 win there.
And we're going to be going to a Game 5 in our very, very first series of the day. Obviously, neither team wants to go to the loser's bracket. Both teams are looking very, very strong You know, everyone's making mistakes. It's their first game of the day. Everyone's just warming up. But in this 5th game, I think we're going to see the best game of Rocket League we've seen so far. Both teams are going to be locked in because, as I said, nobody wants to go to losers bracket. Both teams are looking very strong and could win this whole thing. So I think both teams are going to be looking to play their absolute best in this game 5. What do you think?
Definitely. Just winning this one game in the bracket sets you. I think you missed 2 games in the losers.
Yeah.
Losers bracket. So winning this first game matters so much going forward. So you don't want to lose this one. It is. There's Academy flashing us, taunting us, cheering us on, really, giving us the power to maybe take this game in this series back. Here we are in game 5. Scoreline 2-2. 10 seconds in. We're here. We're locked in. And USF, again, just keeping up immense pressure.
Yeah, USF on the offense right off the post. Can't find the goal there. Saints need to get off to a bit of a better start, but they did not allow a goal too soon in this game, as after they recuperate, they will be able to get possession, as Banger's going to go for a shot of his own, but there's the defense from St. Clair right off the crossbar. Cody's going to look for a nice chance, but it's a great save by Vesh. That's an absolutely crucial save in this game 5. Able to keep them in it, but Banger comes in the middle of the 3 defenders and finds the finish. A goal in the first minute for USF, and that's a huge start for their team.
It's a major start for their team there.
Snuck it in.
I think the Saints thought they saved it there because it was 1-2 shots on the goal back to back.
But there's 3 people.
We're good. 3 people up in the air, and Banger there, just able to sink it in amidst all the chaos, the calm and the storm. But Spoods looking to find this a little bit of a setup here, but just a little bit too slow to get it in there in time. So switch over to Nitrix. He's gonna follow that ball. Try and go for a setup. They're playing a little bit more on the defense. They don't want another goal getting in there, but looks like Spoods has a bit of a setup. But time and time again, USF ready on the defense every single time.
Cully was there on the defense. Vesh managed to demo the goalie, so if he didn't get a touch there, it would have been a goal. But great defense from the side of USF yet again, as a minute 20 have gone by. They do have that lead, so we're probably going to see them play a little bit more passive, a bit more defensive, but they do want to get the second goal for cushion. As Banger takes around his defender, going to look for a nice little touch off the corner, finds it towards the middle, but there's nobody there to follow it up. Cully and Nitrix fighting for the ball in the middle there, can't find too much with it. Nitrix going to look for a challenge here. No, Vesh is going to take it. He's going to get it over one defender, around the other. Nitrix going to be there in the corner, going to look for a nice little recenter here. Can he find anything? No, Yagami is there to clear it out. The Saints just can't get any offense going. I haven't seen a shot from them this match yet, as the ball's right in front of the net, but Vesh is there to clear it out. Cully is going to look for a touch of his own right in front of the net there, but Nitrix finds the save. A bit of sloppy play by the Saints, but they do get a nice counter-attack here. Spoos with a nice touch right above the crossbar, but can't get it in. Vesh going to take it around his defender. Cully is there for the defense, and Vesh with a huge goal to make it 1-1. Absolutely brilliant play by Vesh, able to take around 2 defenders. Look, takes around one, takes around the other, and finds the finish. Great play by the side of St. Clair.
A much needed goal. It's been about nearly a game and a half here since they had a goal. So now they're back in it, 1-1. They just got to make sure they don't let their guard down, because that seems to happen every single time. They think they're safe, and USF knows that and sneaks in like a viper and goes in there and just manages to find the goal every single time. As Yagami is there up with Kali, trying to keep the pressure up. All 3 of them are pushed up, but they're all going to collapse back for a little bit of a defense there. Banger going to go for the defense. Spoon's going to contest. Vesh going to be also there, trying to get a nice shot, but he just manages to miss it there. Waits for the set for Nitrix, but looks like Yagami there is there to save it.
Yeah.
Time and time again, it's looking so close. We might be seeing another overtime here, but USF playing very good. They are keeping up the pressure. They might be able to find goal here soon, but maybe Saints have finally found a way to stop the momentum that they've been running away with.
Yeah, it's a dangerous position here for the side of the Saints, but they do manage to clear it out. As Banger misses the ball completely, that's going to be a pretty big mistake, but Yagami is going to be able to clean it up for him. Going to look for a nice little touch here. Spoos on the defense, though, is going to take it up, as he does every time, as it's the safest way to defend. Just takes it up, wins the 50-50 with Coley, but Banger is there to follow it up. Can he find a good pass from the corner? It's a huge demo, but Nitrix is there to clean it out. That's great defense from the side of the Saints, you know, not just relying on one. It's a shot on target from Spoods, but Coley's there to clear it out, as it's just chaos going on in this game right now. Neither team able to find a break as Saints have the ball in a very dangerous position. It's a huge mistake from side of USF, but Yagami is there to clear it out. Cully gonna look for a touch on the net, but Spoods with the save. 1 minute 22 left. One goal, I think, is going to be all that is needed to win this game. But Yagami finds a shot on target. It's a huge touch by Spoods. It was so close. If he didn't get to that, it would have been a goal. Banger misses the ball in the air. And that's a shot on target by Vesh, but Yagami is there to clear it out. 1 minute left. It's a miss from side of the Saints there in the air as Yagami's going to get a nice little touch towards the net. Can he find the center? Vesh able to get the clearance. Yagami, it's everybody going for the ball. Nobody wants to let it drop as Vesh is going to find the counterattack. Can he find a shot on target? Yagami is there for the defense and he's able to clear it out. Spooz now in the corner. Can he find any magic here? Can he find anything? No. Yagami going to find the clearance. Going to win that challenge as well. Going to win one more. No, he can't. Vesh is there on the defense, but Coley is there for the touch. Is there anyone in the goal of the Saints? It's a great save by Spooz. A nice shot by Banger with a lot of speed, and it's another save by Nitrix. Saints are not giving up in this game. 30 seconds left. Vesh on the counterattack, looking for a shot off the back of the net. Can't find too much as Coley is going to be able to clear it out. It's an intense game right now. Great save by Spooz there. Vesh and Banger gonna look for something in the middle here. The ball right from the Saints, and they make a crucial mistake with 18 seconds left. Both defenders just looked at it. Neither one of them really got it. It goes over Nitrix, and Spoods and Vesh just look at it, and it's a disaster with 18 seconds left.
If you're the Saints, that has to feel horrible. You knew what you had to do. You just had a little bit of a mechanical mishap there. But they're just probably going to go full offense here. They need to even the scoreline or else it is all over here. They're going to be sent down to the losers, and they're going to lose their first game here in the CRL Open. 5 seconds left on the clock. It's ticking down. Time is ticking. The ball's on the ground. They're going to try and keep it up here. It's the last second. Will they find something here?
Still in the air.
Still in the air. There's a shred of hope, but it's looking dimmer and dimmer as he just misses it. And USF taking home the first game here in the CRL Open. You can tell they gave it their all. They used all their energy there to try and find something, but they just weren't able to do it. It's USF was just playing so well. They're playing as a total complete unit, like St. Clair was in the first 2 games, but I think just they didn't manage to find something there. Something was missing.
We have to give credit to USF. They played an absolutely amazing series of Rocket League, managing to take our Saints to 5 games and winning it with 18 seconds left. You could see the distraught on the face of the Saints, but their tournament is not over. We're going to be in the lower bracket now, looking to make a run, which they are very capable of. But as you said, stamina is very important. Having to play those few extra games in the lower bracket could mean winning the thing and running out of energy and not winning the thing. So it was unfortunate for the Saints losing it, but they need to keep their head up and keep the run going in the lower bracket.
It's going to be a tough climb out of here, but we've seen it before. We've seen them climb all the way here. Maybe not winning it all, but getting there to at least the 2nd place standing. So let's take a look at the bracket here to see who we're going to be going up against very, very soon. All right, we were in Game A, so we're going to be down there against either GVSU Blue or University of Connecticut here today. So it could be a very good game going on, and then we're probably either going to go up against Davenport University or WMU if we win that game. But now that we're in this losers bracket, that is it. That is our losers bracket. If you lose that, if you lose the losers, that's it. You're done. You had 2 chances. That's it. But that's a good thing about double elimination, right? You at least get 2 chances here today. It's not over. And Theo, what are you thinking? How far do you think we'll make it up here?
I think we can make it pretty far, obviously, being a very strong team. Losing in the first round, not what you want to see, but they did play good Rocket League. It was just like a few minor mistakes, just mechanical mistakes, which they made, that last goal just kind of dropping in. It happens, but I think our Saints are looking good. I think they can make it pretty deep,
Yeah, pretty high up there in the ranks.
I think we can make it to losers finals, maybe make it to the grand final if they play really, really well. But as you said,
maybe not the bracket reset.
Maybe not the bracket reset. Maybe the bracket reset as well.
It's always possible.
But as you said, there are a lot of strong teams in this tournament. There's a reason why Saints are losing in the first round. They are a strong team, but they lost to a team that was matched and played better against them on the day. So yeah, hopefully they can make a deep run. I hope so.
Yeah, I think they just have to, in the beginning there, like after they lost the first game, they tightened it up. They're like, all right, we got to play as a team. I passed you, you passed me. They had a lot of good team setups there, and I think they have to go back to something a little bit more akin to that. They carried that for the two games there. They got even it up 2-2, but USF just knew how to disrupt them and get in their heads, and get goal after goal after goal, and knew when to go in when their guard was down. I think they just have to keep their guard up, keep everything together, just like we're going to keep everything together right here before we go to our game two. We're going to go to a quick break, and we'll be right back. Here we are, getting right into the action.
Oh, we
St. Clair
scored!
starting it off with a goal, going right into the game. Our opponent here in the second match, in the second series, really, Grand Valley State University. The
Yeah.
Saints starting it off hot. They coming off of a loss, a hard-fought loss, but they are looking to keep this up. There's GVSU Kalos here, trying to find something. We also have Alpha here, trying to find a little bit of an open. We're not able to find it. And then we have Cyber Sausage, the last of the lineup, carrying it up in the back, keeping up the defense. And it's looking like a pretty good game for St. Clair College off to start.
Yeah, we saw this matchup last weekend, I believe, and Saints were able to come out on top, but it was a pretty close series. Here in the second round of the losers bracket, off to a hot start, getting that first goal. Vesh can look for a nice shot on target here, but Cyber Sausage is there for a save. Can Spoods find it? No, he cannot. Alpha is able to clear it out. It's a bit of a weird stay right in front of the net of GVSU Blue, but not much found by the side of the Saints, as they do have this one goal lead. They're going to look to hold on to it. Cyber Sausage finds the clearance, and Spoods is going to be here on the defense, able to win that 50-50. Going to look for a pass towards the middle, but nobody from the side of the Saints is there to clean it up. Carlos now going to look for an attack of his own. Oh, there's a miss by one of the defenders coming out, but Vesh takes out Carlos. It's right in front of the net, though. Alpha going to look for a shot. Spoods with a double save. Well done by him, as that could have been a goal for the side of GVSU, but not much found there. A minute and a half into this game, Saints are able to hold on to this lead. Spoods going to look for a counterattack. Alpha is going to be able to clear it out, though. Nitrix with a bit of a clearance. Cyber Sausage going to look for a shot on target here. Going to go for his own rebound. Can't find anything as Spoods above that net. Does never let it bounce off the back, as that is danger. Going to find the clearance. Alpha going to have the ball in the middle here. Going to take it over Spoods. Now Vesh going to have a critical defense here, as he gets the save there. Cyber Sausage is going to find a nice recenter, but Spoods manages to clear it out. Carlos can't find too much there. 2 minutes into this game, Saints are holding on to this 1-0 lead.
Yeah, they're holding on to it very, very well. 2 minutes in, ball's just going back and forth. Saints just falling back on their classic defense here, holding strong. Make sure GVSU does not find any early goal here, but it looks like Kalos is going for one, but a little too slow. Nitrix there, just waiting till it gets a little bit closer to respond. But they get a good shot on the goal, but two are there to respond. It gets carried down to their side of the field. Kalos is going to meet it in the air there. He's going to get sent down there, trying to win the 50 there, and he does. Nitrix gets it up in the air. He's going to get just tossed back and forth down the left and right sides of the field here, right in the middle. Now it's in the corner here on the side of GVSU. Tries to go for a little bit of a hit there, but Cyber Sausage is there to meet him there.
Cyber Sausage going on a solo run, finds the pass toward Alpha, but cannot find the finish, as it was a great run by Cyber Sausage. A bit of a couple defensive mistakes from the Saints, but not much coming out of it. Vesh finds a huge demo. Spoods going to put it in the corner. Alpha able to clear it out just a little bit, but Vesh is going to have a shot here. It's another demo by Spoods, but it's a shot on target from side of GVS Blue. Is anyone there to defend it? Yes, Vesh is there. Cyber Sausage cannot find it, as Vesh going to have a counterattack of his own. Can he find anything? It's a shot on target, and it's a goal. 2-0 lead for the side of the Saints. Well played there.
Yeah, this is looking a lot better than the last series that we watched here. As that was just a nice, clean goal. They're finding those openings, and to be honest, I don't think they're too worried right now.
Yeah, I think they're calm, cool, collected. You know, they lost that first series, but they know how good they are, the Saints. They are up 2-0 against GVSU Blue here, and playing pretty well, not making too many mistakes, as Saints can look for a third goal, but can't find too much of anything there. Spood's gonna look for a little nice redirect towards the net, but Cyber Sausage is there on the defense. It's gonna be a nice recenter here, but Cyber Sausage yet again able to clear it out. Nitro is going for the third center, but Alpha is there to clear it out, as Saints are just keeping up the aggression, not letting GVSU Blue find absolutely anything. Vesh can go up in the air for a contest. You're gonna look for a shot on target, but he can't find too much as it's good defense. But a 2-0 lead with a minute left. Saints are looking very good in this game one.
They're looking very good in this game one. 1 minute left, and GVSU not able to find very many goals here as they look to find one here, but the defense from St. Clair is just ready for it every single time. It seems as if their goals just aren't fast enough. When I see that ball going over to the Saints side, it's kind of just floating there up in the air very slowly, and the Saints are able to think about it, react to it very calmly. And Cyber Sausage getting a great save there as Spoods keeps up the pressure, going for another goal, not able to find it very much there.
Yeah, I think GVSU Blue are just getting outplayed here. Can't find, it seems to be anything. All of their shots, as you said, have been very slow. No quick rebounds, no nice passing. As I see another nice. Oh, there we go. Now we see something. The ball's up on the Saints side, but they can't find anything as there's a big miss coming through. As there's going to be another shot on target, and Vesh secures the game for Saints in this game one, taking that 3-0 lead. Yet another nice finish. As you said, Saints look way more composed, playing way better here in the second series of the day, and are going to be able to take this game one in 15 seconds.
Yeah, they got it in a record time here, just getting a massive goal lead. And GVSU probably just going to try and play for next, try and practice these goals, and they almost got one in there, but once again, just not able to find much of anything. As St. Clair College takes home game one here. Even if they do get the overtime goal, it's not going to amount to much. The Saints go for another one, hits the ground. That's St. Clair College Green taking home the first game here in this series.
Yeah, well played by the Saints there. You know, we didn't see the first goal, but in the first 10 seconds, they did get a goal, and they just never let the foot off the gas pedal. They kept the pressure on, found 2 more goals, one towards the end there, and closed it out cleanly as they take a commanding lead in the series with a dominant game 1 performance. Hopefully in this game 2, they can keep up the same to keep their lowered bracket run alive.
Yeah, I think they'll be pretty successful in this game. They haven't seen they're not too worried. You can see they're calm, collected. They're still giving it their all, right?
Absolutely.
But they're trying to keep some energy in the tank, you know, not pedal the metal like they were that last match when it was the game 5, like nearly perfect score, and then right up until the end there, very even. But well played all around. I think they'll be able to take this lead very well, and hopefully continue this momentum into game 2 and game 3.
As might have been some issues with the lobby, we're gonna have a quick chance to talk about what we just saw, which we did in a way,
Yep.
but
Let's get more deeper into
more deeper into it. So a goal from Vesh, a couple goals from, maybe even 3 goals from Vesh.
Maybe 3, maybe we got all 3.
I know he scored 2 for sure.
It's
Maybe
just
it was 3.
all of St. Clair contributes so much towards those goals, and so many shots are taken by the whole team. It's hard to keep perfect track of who got what, but we'll see. We'll try and keep better track here in game 2.
Yeah, and hopefully there is a lot of goals, so we forget who scores how many for the side of the Saints, as they do get a good start on this tip-off. But Cyber Sausage is going to be there, and Alpha's going to tip it up. Spood's going to have a big defensive role to play here. Gets the clearance over, but Carlos is right there to find it. Can anyone from side of GVS Blue find anything on this attack, as they get a dangerous attack in the corner, but it's a great clearance by Spoods. Carlos going to look for a shot on target. It's right over the net. Nitrix misses the clearance though. Cyber Sausage and Vesh get a big 50-50 there, which is won by Vesh, and he's taking his time composed, able to get it towards the middle, but it's a decent start for GVSU Blue. They're playing way more aggressive here, looking for those chances. It's a great goal by Cyber Sausage. Gets it off the ground, basically by himself, made that whole play possible. Let's see it again here. Hits it off the ground, Spoods misses it, Vesh doesn't go up for the contest, and it's just a great goal by the side of GVSU, and they take a lead in this game too.
Definitely. I think one of St. Clair's biggest problems, well, big demo from Cyber Sausage there, looking to carry this into another goal here, keeping up the pressure, but St. Clair, just over and over in this tournament, seems to just get caught up by those early goals, and then the enemy team seems to run away with it after that. As look at this, GVSU keeping up the pressure. Unlike last game, it's a total role reversal.
Yeah, I think GVSU Blue are feeling themselves a little bit more this game. They're playing way more aggressive. They're going for those more dangerous 50-50s and winning them. As Cyber Sausage looked for a full court goal but could not find it. Now Vesh on the counter. Alpha needs to get a huge touch here but doesn't manage to find too much with it. Vesh gonna look for a recenter. Is there gonna be anyone there to follow up? No, there won't. Nitro's gonna look for a shot on target of his own, but that's right above the net, and Saints won't find too much with this attack. Spoods though, he's gonna pass it right back in. Vesh flying through the air. Can he find it? It's a nice pass off the backboard, but it's gonna go back towards the side of the Saints, and they're gonna need to regroup here. Cannot find too much with that attack, but there's still 3 minutes 30 seconds left. We might see GVSU Blue let off the gas pedal a little bit, and Saints might find an opportunity when that comes, but they seem to be playing pretty solid. It's a huge demo as attack continues. Vesh, there's nobody in the net. Can Nitrix find a nice pass to Vesh? Yes, he can. Right off the post. Spoods is there to follow up though, and there is the goal by Saints. Beautiful team goal with the demo, playing it perfectly.
Yeah, triple team goal there, evening up the scoreline. Much needed goal. And that's what you want to see from St. Clair. You know, I feel like in the past they weren't able, in the last game, last series, they weren't able to find it very much there. But that's what you need to see. 3 minutes in, it's anyone's game right now.
Yeah, it was a great team goal from St. Clair. You know, that's what happens when you play a lot with your teammates. You get that chemistry, you get those passes going perfectly. It's a shot on target by Vesh. No, right off target, can't find anything there. Carlos on the defense here, Spoots with a nice little recenter, but Cyber Sausage is going to start the counter attack here for the time. GVS Blue Nitrix manages to cut it out, and Carlos on the defense gonna have to find a clearance here. It's in a dangerous position. Can St. Clair find anything? The ball being so far up the field, but Vesh gets demoed, and now St. Clair gonna look to defend here. Alpha gonna find a shot right off target, but Nitrix is there anyway to save it. Cyber Sausage gonna look for pass to Carlos here on the side, but it's not the best pass. Vesh can look for a counter attack here. Can he find over the defender? No, he cannot. Alpha gets the clearance here, but it's still in a dangerous spot. Cyber Sausage manages to clear it out. Nitrix doesn't find the challenge here. It's a nice touch by Carlos around Nitrix, but there's a defender for St. Clair to defend there. Alpha's gonna look for a dangerous recenter here. Vesh gets a huge touch. Can Cyber Sausage find anything? It's a pass to himself. Can he get the finish from a very tight angle? Vesh is there to save it as Carlos takes out Spoods on the demo, but they cannot find the goal. 2 minutes left in this game. It's a very, very intense game too. Neither team wants to drop this game and go in a deficit. Carlos going to be able to find the clearance to Cyber Sausage. It's all on Spoods here to find the defense. It's a one-on-one, but Cyber Sausage has no more boost. Can't find too much. The ball's right in front of the Saints net though. Can they find the clearance? Nitrix going to be able to pick it up. Carlos is able to clear it out just a little bit. And very, very intense game two here. Minute 30 left. Who do you think is going to take it?
Ooh, I'm thinking St. Clair because they are on the teamwork right now. They're making the dream work, and the ball is on their side of the field though. Both teams seem to be deadlocked, but wow, what a goal by GVSU, proving me wrong. Caster's curse. Look at that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think GVSU are looking a bit better in the 1-1 game. They found more opportunities, more shots on target, and eventually when you get the ball into those dangerous areas, you will be able to score. GVSU Blue able to take a 2-1 lead in this game too, and this is a huge game for momentum in this series. Carlos takes around the defender. Could it be yet another kickoff goal? No, Vesh, absolutely crucial touch there, as that would surely be another goal for GVSU Blue. But Alpha able to take it around all the defenders,
wow,
right on top of everyone with that boost. Nobody else had boost. Manages to make it 3-1 lead, and surely GVSU Blue will be able to hold on to this lead to take game two.
What a turnaround here. That first game in the series, St. Clair dominating. And then going to this next game, I think they let their guard down a little bit as GVSU. Now, the 2-goal lead, only 1 minute left. They have to get 2 goals in 1 minute, and it took that long for them to get just one goal. This might be it, though. And there it is. The goals are just dropping one after another now. Both teams seeming to forego the defense for overwhelming offense as Spoots gets it off the backboard, sinks it in there. Great shot on the goal.
And that's good for St. Clair, able to bring it back to a 1-goal game right off the kickoff. 0 time off the timer burned down, so they do have 1 more minute left to score that 1 extra goal to send it to overtime. They get a good chance here, but Alpha is able to clear it out, and with a minute left, the Saints desperately need a goal to send this thing to overtime. But GVSU Blue on the attack, not letting their guard down. Carlos able to get a huge clearance, but Vesh is there to take it. Alpha gonna look for 50-50, just demos Vesh instead of going for the ball. Fair enough. Cyber Sausage gonna look for a clearance. Spoods misses it, but he finds the touch back, and Vesh is gonna be there to control it. 30 seconds left. This can be a huge attack. Can he take it around his defenders? Misses one. Alpha there for the clearance though. GVSU Blue up playing very, very defensive, basically having 2 people in the net at all times, not allowing anything to pass through. 18 seconds left. It's a clearance by Nitrix, by Saints. 15 seconds left. Need to find something here. Need to go in the offensive, and Vesh with 0 boost is up there. Gonna look for something. Nitrix gonna have a little touch here. Vesh finds a demo on Carlos, so a bit of a defensive misplacement inside GVSU Blue. Gonna look for a shot on target, but Carlos is there to save it. It was just off target, and now the Saints cannot let the ball drop, and they need to score a goal of their own. It's gonna be very tough for them, but anything is possible. Cyber Sausage gonna be there to touch it onto the ground, and we are tied up 1-1 in this lower bracket series.
Yeah, as you can tell, going further and further into the CRL Open, all the teams are just so good. They all had to go through the long trial and tribulations to get here, and you can tell why. They are all very well qualified to be here, and each of these games is probably going to go back and forth like we're seeing here.
Absolutely. It was a dominant game 1 victory for the Saints, but game 2 GVSU Blue came out firing. We saw a great team goal from the Saints in that second game with a nice amount of passing, but GVSU Blue just find those opportunities. Cyber Sausage making a lot of plays himself as Vesh wins the kickoff. It's right in front of the net
Wow.
of GVSU Blue, but it's just a start. Nobody's there to follow up as they didn't have a set offense just yet. Nitrix going to look for a chance of his own, but Alpha is there to clear it out. Vesh going to look for a shot on target, but it's
Wow,
a
what a
great
save
by Carlos. Coming in hot, that ball was. And he's going to take it all the way up himself. Going to look for a counter. Takes out Spoos, which is a huge demo, as Nitrix needs to get a big clearance here. He does. Him and Vesh here on the left side. Going to look for a goal of their own, but Carlos is there on the defense. And this is game 3. It's high action packed. Another demo coming out on Spoos. They really do not want Spoos in the net. There's nobody in the net. Can Alpha find the finish? No, he cannot. Nitrix coming out of nowhere. It's great saves from Silas Sinclair. Carlos going to look for a shot on target, but Nitrix is there to save it away. And in so much chaos, nothing happens. No goals are scored.
Yeah, no goals on the board here. Not going to be one of those opening goal games here. We're a minute in. It's very even, but the tensions are high. You can feel it. The ball is going back and forth. Both teams playing very aggressively. Spoods trying to get a bit of an air carry there. Not going to find much, though, as Nitrix passes it to Spoods, but it's in the corner there. It's just going to get sent down back the field to his team. Kalos there trying to find a setup in the corner. Not going to be able to find it. Gets contested out by St. Clair College. Cyber Sausage going to find the ball, carried it down the lane here. Nitrix also trying to find some sort of setup here. It's up in the air. It's very back and forth as both teams eager to find some sort of goal. These game 3s here, always very tense.
Yeah,
as
of course.
Both teams have now proven themselves able to find some sort of goal as Spoods goes for a shot. Nitrix there to follow up, but not able to find anything. Gets sent all the way back out. Every time it seems like there's going to be a goal, gets saved out. But just like that, Spoods had an amazing opportunity there, but Cyber Sausage there for the saves, and the Saints are just keeping up the aggression, not letting this ball get out of the blue side of the field. They want goal after goal after goal as Alpha sees an opening. He's going for it, but all 3 of the Saints are there to contest it. Wow, this is so back and forth.
Yeah, Saints are looking much better here in game 3, keeping up the offensive. Can't find that goal, but surely it will come. They just need to not make that one mistake and let GVSU score, as the game's going to come down a little bit. Cyber Sausage on the counter attack. Can't find too much as both teams are choosing to play a bit more defensive this game. Saints more in the attack, not letting anything drop out. As soon as their attack fiddles out, they're there for the defense, making sure to not make mistakes. But Cyber Sausage wins a huge 50-50. It's going to be him against Spoods on the defense here. Spoods finds a huge save here, as that was almost the mistake that GVSU were looking for, but it was great play from Cyber Sausage. Now Vesh able to clear it out, and the danger goes away. Alpha gets a nice little touch in the air. Carlos going to look for a pass over here to Cyber Sausage. A little 2-on-3 action here. Can they find the attack? Cyber Sausage misses Spoods, try to take him out there, but Alpha's going to have a nice little shot on target here, right above the net. Vesh needs to find the touch here, and he does. He's going to be able to clear it out. Over to Spoods. Nice little team play here on the side, but can't find too much off it. Cyber Sausage gets demoed, and that's going to be the attack fiddled out for Grand GVSU, but Alpha gets a nice little touch in the air here. It's looking like danger for the side of St. Clair. Carlos takes out Spoods as well, but not much found. Vesh finds the save, as it's a very intense game. 2 minutes left. Both teams, just like last time in the game 3, not allowing anything to go in. Might be going to another overtime, but GVSU Blue have a nice little attack here going. Alpha and Cyber Sausage able to take it around the defender. Can he find the center here? Nitrix is there on the clear. Very well played by him, but Kalos finds it in the air. He's going to look for an attack of his own. He has no boost though, so he can't do too much with it. Vesh finds the clearance. Alpha going to look for a center of his own. Can he find anything on this attack? It's going to go over to the corner. Cyber Sausage is there. Can he find the pass towards the middle? It's a great save by Spoods. Kalos going to put it in the corner yet again, as the defenders of St. Clair are playing very well at the moment. It's a nice clearance yet again, as GVSU Blue are going to look to recenter. There's a shot. Could be dangerous. Is it on target? It's right in front of the net. Is there going to be anyone to follow up? Alpha coming in into the air. Cannot find anything, as Saints managed to hold on. That was a dangerous position for the ball there.
It was very dangerous indeed. 1 minute in, not a single goal in sight. We might be seeing another overtime-esque game here, as Vesh is going for a little bit of a goal. Kalos there to follow it up. Gets passed out to his team, but not able to find anything in front of the goal there. GVSU Blue had an amazing opportunity there, as Vesh does right now, as he went through a little bit of a goal there, but it's going to get sent down the field there to Spoods, but he's there to contest it. Is Vesh going to meet him in the air, and Vesh also going to try and send it into the corner away from the net, as Spoods they're trying to carry it downfield again, set something up for his team, but Kalos is there, set up for his team as well. Kalos going to try and pass there, but he can't find much. There's a huge save by Nitrix, a little bit of a goal by Alpha there, but not going to find much, as GVSU mounts for another offense there. They want to get this goal. They don't want to send it into an overtime. Both teams 0-0. It's looking very good for St. Clair, but what a save by Kalos there, as GVSU gets it out of the goal. About less than 10 seconds left on the clock. It's looking like we have another overtime on our game, on our hands here in game 3, unless St. Clair can find something right here. No, it touches the ground, and here we are.
Game
Game
three.
3.
Yet again, we see a Game 3 overtime. Let's see if anything crazy happens off this kickoff, as we've seen a couple times today. GVSU going to find the very first attack of the overtime, but they're not going to find too much of it. Alpha on the defense here needs to make the save, and he does, as it wasn't the quickest shot coming out from Spoods, but a good attempt nonetheless. And the ball's in the danger area of GVSU, but Cyber Sausage is there for the save yet again. Can Spoods find the finish? Yes, he does, and in Game 3, yet again, Spoods is there yet again to give Game 3 over to St. Clair. Well played from Spoods there, finds a nice angle, nice finish, and they take Game 3.
Yeah, GVSU, you can see there, just barely missed the save. They saw it coming, but just wasn't in the right place at the right time. And now, we're going into Game 4. St. Clair on match point. Might see a Game 5 with how this is going.
Yeah,
it's very back and forth.
Very back and forth yet again. Exciting Rocket League, which is what I'm for. I like exciting Rocket League. You know, obviously a bit biased toward the Saints, but if I'm watching exciting Rocket League, I'm all for it.
Always want a good game.
Also want a good game, exactly. So hopefully our Saints can close it out here in Game 4. But GVSU Blue have looked really strong, you know, taking that Game 2, taking that Game 3 to overtime with a goal of their own. And let's see if our Saints can bring close it out here in Game 4.
Might be able to close it out here. Something that's a little bit off topic here, but think if Nitrix got a perm, he would match.
Would not match with the team.
Bring the team spirit together, which it might be what they need to get this in here. But it's looking like a very, very tough game here. They're locked in. They're on match point. I think they're going to close it out here in the Game 4. They're looking very confident.
Hope so, hope so. You see, they're very focused. You know, probably just... they're not speaking much. We could see that. But they're probably just thinking about what just happened, you know, a nice little finish there to finish off Game 3. And they just want to stay mentally locked in for this Game 4, as the side of GVSU Blue is very strong. It's a no pushover, but I think they're going to have a little bit of a break between games here. Maybe some technical issues as they're not loading in just yet. Bathroom break.
Hey, we all need those.
We all need those, which is fine. We're all human.
We all have rights.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't just force you to play Rocket League for hours and hours straight. So it's going to be a good one, though. Maybe I'll give you some time, you know, in the bathroom to think about what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, how you can stay dialed in. And, you know, if you're St. Clair, you're going to try and keep yourself dialed in and stay with that momentum.
Yeah, absolutely. After that Game 3 victory, it's huge for whoever wins it. They keep the good spirits, good momentum, good mental. The losing team is the one that's under pressure now. They're one loss away from being out of this tournament completely, as we are in the losers bracket. So that's going to get in the head of GVSU Blue, you know, saying, oh my goodness, we can't lose this no matter what. And they might cause them to tense up a little bit, play a bit more nervous, and make those crucial mistakes, which leads to goal for St. Clair. But St. Clair playing very well in the series, I would say.
Yeah, overall, they're playing very, very well. We lost the first game, but it was very, very close there. And this game is also very, very close as we're getting here into the Game 4. GVSU, their backs are up against the wall. They don't want to lose this one, or else they're eliminated from this tournament. And St. Clair wants to secure themselves, you know, that safety of knowing that we at least have one more match to go. So as you can tell, things are going hot with a demo right off the bat. Wow. Things are heating up indeed.
Yeah, the way that Saints need to think is the tournament's not won in this one game. It's a marathon, as Vesh gets the first goal for the Saints, and it's a great start in this Game 4, looking to close out the series. Just basically out of nowhere, just finds a nice finish. The side of GVSU not playing any good defense there, and there's the mistakes that we were talking about, the nervousness, the tenseness. That's maybe what's happening to GVSU. Just a crucial mistake in the first 30 seconds, and now they're going to be on the back end until they can score a goal. Nitrix on the counterattack. Gonna look for a second one, but can't find too much with it. It's going to be a clearance for Cyber Sausage, but Spoods is there for the challenge. It's a ball right in front of the Saints net. There's going to be anyone to follow up. No, there won't. Vesh finds the clearance, as he's going to take it on his own. There's no goalkeeper in the net of GVSU Blue. Can he find a nice touch? Yes, he can, but Cyber Sausage is there for the save. Nitro's going to look for the finish as well, but Alpha is there to clear it out. And now GVSU Blue, they need this goal to stay in this tournament. They need to find something here. With a minute gone, they haven't found too much offense just yet, but it has only been a minute. Vesh gonna look for a touch over to Nitrix. Nice little passing play there, but Alpha is there to clear it out. Spoods on the defense makes a little bit of a mistake, but Alpha is able to clear it, peep it there. The ball's right in front of the Saints net. Can Cyber Sausage find the finish? No, he cannot. It's coming off the wall right over to Vesh. Saints are gonna take their time here. Nitrix actually gonna take it up the field, but Alpha is there for the contest. It's a ball. The ball's right in front of the Saints net as Vesh goes right over. It's a one-on-one, but Spoods is there for the defense. Makes it crucial safe against Alpha. Alpha's gonna be kicking himself a little bit after that one. That was a huge opportunity to bring them back into this game.
That's a very, very close goal and a much needed one that they just did not find. And GVSU Blue still playing catch up here, trying to find a goal as looks like St. Clair's running away with it. They're going for another shot on the goal, keeping the pressure up as Vesh mounts on offense here as well as Spoods goes back to get the boost. Nitrix there, trying to find the ball there, trying to contest, but he can't find it. Net is wide open there as Alpha finds another shot on net, but gets saved up by Spoods. Kalos there, trying to find the ball in the mid-air there. Cyber Sausage, what a contestation there. It almost goes in as well, just a little bit to the right. Would have scored them a much needed goal, but this game, 2 minutes in, it's looking very, very dicey for GVSU. You need to find something. You need to find something quick. You don't want to be eliminated here. This is it. This is what you've qualified for. This is all the work that you've gone in here.
Oh, so close. Doesn't find it, but Cyber Sausage
there it is
there on the follow-up. Great solo play by the side of GVSU Alpha, just missing the touch off the wall for himself, but the Saints defense just isn't there as Vesh finds a little touch, but it wasn't enough. It's set up perfectly for Cyber Sausage. Now it's 1-1. Grand Valley are back in it. Saints are going to need to recuperate. Let's see what happens on the kickoff here. Vesh is going to win it, and it's a nice attack for St. Clair to start this this kickoff after the second goal, as Alpha has it in the corner, but Saints now they're not happy after what just happened. They're looking for a goal of their own. Kalos is there to clear it out. It's in the corner. Alpha and Vesh going to look for it, but it's going to go over Vesh's car. Spoods finds a nice little touch in the air. Can he find it around his defender? Yes, he does. It's a huge opportunity for St. Clair. Can Spoods find the solo goal? No, he can't. It's a great save by Alpha, and crucial defense coming out when it matters the most from the side of GVSU Blue. Alpha going to get a nice little touch over to Alpha. Can he find anything? No, it's great defense by Spoods, and Vesh should be able to clear it out, but Alpha doesn't want to give it up that easy. Vesh takes down his defender, but Kalos is there for the defense. Cyber Sausage can't find anything in the air. There's a shot on target. Vesh gets a nice little touch, but can't find anything off it. Cyber Sausage and Spoods in the air here now, going to go for a little challenge. Kalos going to try and hit it up, and Alpha and Vesh are going to have a big contest here on this side. Cyber Sausage misses the ball fully. Vesh takes it around one defender. It's a one-on-one here. Can he take it around Kalos? Yes, he does. And
wow.
It's a great goal by Vesh. Yet again in the air, so deadly. Makes it a 2-1 lead for St. Clair.
Yeah, well played. Great air control, taking it all the way into the net around Alpha. Alpha just not able to find it there in the air. Well played by Vesh. If you're Alpha, you're probably feeling not great, but it's not over yet. We got a minute 30, only 1 goal deficit. It's a very, very close game here. So GVSU Blue might be able to find something here if Saints defense has any fault in it at all. As Kalos goes for a very aggressive play. He goes up in the air, tries to find it there. Alpha going for a little bit of a setup there as well. Nitrix there to contest in the corner. Cyber Sausage going to meet it there, following the ball, keeping it there. Trying to play a little bit of defense and turn that into an offense as it gets carried around the corner there. Kalos going for a little bit of an air setup, trying to do what Vesh did right back to him, but he can't find it as Vesh carries it back over to the GVSU side. And here it is. Spood's going to try and find setup. Things are cooling down, but things are also heating up there. This goes for a shot on the goal, 1 minute remaining. They need to find a goal, and they need to find it quick. They being GVSU Blue. If they lose this, they're going to be eliminated from this tournament. All that work, you don't want it to go to waste. And here they are. Nitrix going for a little bit of a goal here as well, but not able to find it. Goes into the corner, gets contested by Spoods. Spoods going for a little bit of a setup, but Kalos there to contest it as well. It's in the corner, going to get sent back out towards the orange side, but Nitrix there to find it as well. It's going to get sent all the way back in front of the net, but not going to find it as well. It's going to be very, very close. Oh, it's a very tense game for GVSU. 30 seconds remaining. What do you think, Theo?
We need GVSU needs to pull something desperate out of bag as they do find the demo here. They have 20 seconds left, but they just haven't had the ball on the side of the Saints. Now they have it. Cyber Sausage going to look for a pass over here to Alpha or Kalos, but nobody's there. Vesh on the counterattack. Can he find the third goal to put the series away? No, he cannot. GVSU Blue are going to have one final attack as the ball drops to Spoods. Spoods going to just kick it up. Going to leave it on the side of GVSU Blue. It's going to be one final attack for the side of them, but as soon as this ball drops, it is going to be the game. It's a shot on target, but it's on the ground, and the timer runs out. St. Clair are able to take it down, and nice little 3-1 series lead to continue their run in this tournament.
Yes, a much needed win here in the tournament. The first one of the day. The first, like you said, it's a marathon, but a marathon starts with a single step, and we have finally taken our first step in advancing through this bracket. We might have had a little bit of a misstep there at
Took
the
a step
beginning.
back.
Yeah, a little bit of a step back, starting a little bit further back, but now we are working our way up through the bracket. It is a that was a very hard fought game as well. GVS Blue was
Not
nothing to
easy.
sneeze at. They made them play to their best of their ability. It's only going to get harder from here on out. The Saints better lock in, keep this momentum going. And what are your thoughts on the game that we just watched here?
A very, very high action game. Both teams playing at a very high level. Just a bit of better play from St. Clair. That's about it. I think GVSU Blue played well. They had good defense, good offense, found some good chances. But yeah, I think well played by both teams. Unfortunately for GVSU Blue to be out the tournaments, but congratulations to the Saints for moving on in this tournament.
Definitely, they much needed to move on, but let's see what they're moving on to with the bracket. We'll have that very, very quickly in a second here. Here it is. All right, we're down there against GVS Blue. It hasn't been updated yet, but we are going up against Davenport University. Oh, that is a tough team to beat.
Yeah, Davenport is a very, very strong team. And
They won 3-0 as well.
They did lose in the winners bracket to UDM Esports, which is I think a pretty good win for UDM. But Davenport known to be a very, very strong team in Rocket League. It's going to be a really big challenge for the side of the Saints here.
Yes, so we have a lot of competition here, even in the losers bracket. Some people think the losers bracket is, a little bit easier, but it's not. It's a longer, harder road. So hopefully that steals the Saints, and gives them a better chance as they get further and further up. And our biggest hurdle today, right now, going forward, is going to be Davenport University. But we're going to throw it to a quick break. Once we're all prepped for this game, we'll be right back with the action for more CRL Rocket League. Here we are, straight into the game here, straight into the action against Davenport here today. It's game one. St.
That's a
Clair,
goal.
yeah, a goal, wow, from St. Clair College
Just
Green
like that.
against Davenport University. A very, very tough team, but we're starting off with a very nice goal from Vesh.
You love that start off the kickoff, just like last series. We load in, 2 seconds in, goal from Besh, full court. So very well done from St. Clair. They're gonna have this 1-0 lead, as you said. Downport, very, very strong team. Not a team you want to see in the lower bracket run if you're trying to win the tournament, but a good start by the Saints. Let's see if they can keep that momentum up. Spoot finds the 50-50 here. A little bit of action going on here, but not too much with it. Byra just one-on-one. Exhaled is going to be there for the touch, but he can't find the shot on target. Veshkin looks to take it around the side now, and it looks like another good attack for the side of Saints, but it's going to be cleared out. Spoot with a nice little 50-50, but Exhaled manages to get it out of danger. Nitru's going to just tap it forward. Vesh, can he find a finish here? No, he cannot. Balti with a nice little touch there to prevent a goal. Spoods and Bolty in the corner here now. It's a nice little touch by Bolty, but Vesh is there on the defense. Crucial touch by him. He's going to be looking to take it up. Byra was going to look to clear it out here. And the first minute here, Saints, you know, with a lead, looking pretty decent, not allowing too many dangerous chances.
Wow.
Nitrix finds a second goal, and it's a very hot start for the side of the Saints.
Yeah, a 2-0 lead this early into the game is massive. So, Davenport, a very, very good team. But we're just having a really good time right now. So, I don't know what's up with them. But I know that we are giving it our all. We're coming off a win, so we're probably carrying that momentum from the last game here as Vesh is just keeping up the aggression. Go for another shot here. It's in the corner here. Spoon's going to try and contest it being sent back, but it gets sent back anyways. Davenport almost getting a goal out of it there. Very, very close to the goal as Exiled tries to set something up there, but Spoon's going to disrupt that. Vesh going to be there in the middle. Bolty going for a little bit of a touch here, going for a shot, but gets disrupted out by St. Clair College as Spoods moves back around to try and find a little bit of an opening here. It's very chaotic. All the cars are bumping into each other back and forth here as Bolty is there. Trying to find some set up here, but Exiled gonna find one as well. Vesh gonna get a little bit of a shot at the goal here as Bolty carries it down the field. It's in the Saints corner now. It bounces off the wall. It's going downfield again, keeping up the aggression. They sent all three players up. The net is open, and they just need to find a goal, and they need to find it quick.
Oh, there it is.
St. Clair secures a 3-0 lead against Davenport. What a goal!
Yeah, Nitrix getting his second goal of the game. Nice little touch with a very tight angle, managing to take a 3-0 lead. And it's a very dominant game one for St. Clair. I do want to say Downforth just came off a 3-0 victory against WMU in the round before this, so they had some time to rest. Maybe they're feeling a bit rusty, haven't played the game as recently as the Saints, as there's going to be a shot on target by Byron, but it's saved away. And that could lead to the Saints just coming off a game freshly, a tight series, playing a bit more better to start off this series as Downport have to get back into the groove of things. Byron's got a nice touch in front of the net, but Vesh is there to save it out. And with a 3-0 lead here, Saints are looking very strong, but it's a dangerous chance for the side of Downport. Can't find too much off it. Bolty's going to be there on the defense, though. He'll look to pass it into the middle. Can he find the touch to himself? Yes, he can. It's a very nice attack by Bolty, but they can't find anything off it as Downport are looking for a goal, looking to bring it back. But St. Clair playing very good defense. As I say that, I caster curse them, and Exile gets a nice little finish for the side of Downport. This game is far from over.
Yeah, well played by Davenport. They do have a 2-goal gap to close still, so but it's very, very possible with 2 minutes left in the game. It's only nearly half over here, so I don't know. It's looking to be a good game. As Saints need to tighten up their defense as Davenport just has an amazing offense and great setups.
Absolutely. Absolutely great setup, as you said, on that goal we just saw. But Saints getting a couple goals from a bit further away from net. Not much setup done. And that's just mostly mistakes on the side of Downport, which is not what you want to see. They're going to have a lot of pressure, though, after giving up those 3 goals. They've been in the Saints half for most of the time as Bolty. He's going to have a nice little shot on target, but it's saved away by Spoos. It was a low shot, going to look for the bumps there, but couldn't find it. And now Saints are on the counter attack. You can see Downport, they're playing way more aggressive, not as focused on the defense, just looking to get their numbers up the field. If a nice counter attack comes out from the Saints, could be a goal. It's a shot on target, very slowly though, so Vesh is there to save it. It's a miss, but Exiled is there in the air to tap it up. And it's right in front of the net. Is there going to be anyone to follow up? No, there will not be. And it's a counter attack for the side of the Saints, but Bolty is there to find the save. 1 minute 25 left. Well done by the Saints to soak the pressure of Downport and not make any mistakes for the past minute. But there's still a chance right here. Spoods is there though to clear it out.
Spoods air carrying it all the way down the field here, trying to keep up the pressure as Vesh goes for a little bit of a setup here. Could be another goal on the board, but there is Exiled there to play the defense there, getting it out from underneath.
Oh, nice
Exiled
pass.
goes for a goal.
What a save.
Vesh getting an amazing save there as Bolty sends it back down. Davenport amping up the pressure now.
There it
only
is,
have a
Vesh.
minute left, but Vesh has an open goal and he secures a 4-1 lead for St. Clair College Green going into this game one here. Minute left. That is going to be tough to close if you're Davenport.
Yeah, and as I was saying, Downport, that being down a couple goals are going to just send everybody forward. Just one little clearance by Saints, and it's going to be a goal for them. And as we saw, Vesh just gets the clearance there, takes a one-on-one, well, 1-on-0. There was nobody in the net of Downport. Another shot by Spoods almost gets them a 5th goal in this game one, but the Saints should be able to lock this one down and take this game one, which is going to be a very great start for them, especially against such a strong team of Downport. Vesh can look for a goal of his own towards the end of the match. Doesn't find too much. Spoods gonna look to clear this out. Don't want to give Downport any momentum going into game two. The ball's right in front of the net of the Saints.
Oh, what a
Can
save.
they find anything? No, what a save by Spoods yet again. As Saints don't want to give Downport any consolation prizes. They want to, you know, really beat them bad.
Yeah.
But Bolty's gonna look for a finish here, and right off the post, can't find too much. Vesh gonna look for a clearance. It's off the post, can't actually find anything. No, it's just great defense by the side of the Saints, not allowing anything to go in. And with 7 seconds left, this is going to be game one going towards St. Clair as soon as the ball hits the ground.
That's up in the air though. Vesh and Nitrix looking to get one last goal before the
No,
time
it
goes.
didn't go in.
But it just hit right before they're happy about their overwhelming victory there. And if you're Davenport, you gotta be thinking, what happened there?
Yeah. Downport coming off a 3-0, we're probably feeling very, very good about themselves, but getting absolutely smashed in game one by the Saints. Very strong start for the Saints.
Very, very, very strong start. Getting nearly a 5 or a 4 goal lead, ending at 5-1 against Davenport. If you're Davenport, you gotta try and change your game plan up here, because whatever you're doing against the Saints, it is not working here today. So as we go into game two here, it is looking very, very interesting.
Yeah, Downport just need to not give up a goal early if they want a chance to win this series. You know, giving up those kickoff goals is just so brutal. This time, I don't think they're going to be giving up anything. But Spoods on the attack can't find too much great defense from inside Downport. Vesh up in the air against 3 defenders. Won't be able to find much of himself. Now Nitrix on the defense. It's a nice little contester, but he misses it completely. Oh my god, taking it through the entire team. Can Vesh find the touch to put it on target? Yes, he can. Is there going to be anyone else to follow up? No, it's a good save by Bolty. As Downport look way more composed in this game too. It's a shot on target, but Spoods is there cleared out. Bolty going to look for a little touch towards the middle. Is there going to be anyone there? Yes, there will be. Byra in the air, looking for maybe a touch on target here. Cannot find it though. Vesh playing very calmly on the goal line, not getting scared of anything here. He's going to have a challenge of his own, but Bolty is there to defend. And what it drops right in front of the net, and Vesh cannot find it, as 2 members from Downport is more than 1 from the side of the Saints. But Downport on the attack yet again, as Nitrix takes a demo out, which is going to slow down the attack. As he'll look for a pass towards the middle. It's a nice little fake by the side of Downport, but he does not find the finish there. Saints looking decent here on the defense, not letting any of these trick plays get to them, but Byra in the air there, looking for a touch. Nitrix didn't have a shot on target. There's no defenders on the side of Downport, and it's a goal for the Saints yet again, getting that lead one more time.
Yeah, very, very early in here as Nitrix just sinks it in from up high there, and Davenport rushes for the defense, but not able to make it in time. I don't think they were expecting that, as we're we're at 3 minutes and 48 seconds here in game two. St. Clair looking to carry this lead even further and further in here, as Davenport wants to even this up. They are looking for goals. They're going to play very aggressive as Spoods air carries this all the way downfield, sets it up for Vesh. Vesh not able to find the goal as there's a defender there, as it goes to the other corner there. They're going to try and rebound it there. It's open in the goal. Can someone sink it in, but not able to find it. It's just moving back and forth, right and left across the field. As Nitrix finds another open, but he doesn't have enough boost there to make it work, as Spoods tries to send it back down, passes to Nitrix. Nitrix passes it back to him down there. Vesh goes for a setup there. It's off the roof, near the goal, but there is a defense from Bolty there. Going to get taken out though. Vesh going to go for another setup here, and there is someone there. Send it right back down. Bolty there to meet it. He's going to be sent way back downtown off the backboard for Spoods, but Bira there to meet him there as Vesh is there in the corner trying to send it back out. It's going to be contested, going to get sent back out, but Bolty there send it right back down the lane here. It's very, very back and forth right now. Ball just getting flung back and forth and back and forth. St. Clair securing a one-goal lead is massive. The pressure is mounting for Davenport as it's in their side of the field, but Exile going to try and carry it all the way downfield, but Nitrix there to contest it, but he gets demoed by Exile. That's a massive demo, but looks like it's going to get sent way back down the field. They're going to bend it there. They know someone's going to spawn near the goal. Spear gets a setup, and so does Vesh, but Spood's not able to sink it in there. Vesh trying to find it up in the air. I mean, Nitrix there, but not able to find it as Bolty goes there to try and find someone, anything. Both teams scrambling, trying to find something that works, but St. Clair knows that they can just burn down the clock. They can run it down with a one-goal lead as long as their defense is clean, solid, and good. They are solid as they're trying to secure a two-goal lead. They send up Spoods and Nitrix. Spoods going to air carry it down the field here. It is open, but Davenport retreats back to the goal. Gets knocked back and forth, it's up in the air again. Spoods going to try and find it. And Nitrix finds a good hit on the goal, but Byra there to save it as it gets carried back down the field by Bolty. Bolty trying to get some revenge here, trying to get a goal of his own, but he can't find it. As Spoods has control of the ball, it goes back forth here, being passed between the teams. St. Clair just sending it back, trying to find it in the air, but Spoods doesn't find it. Vesh there in the corner. Going to contest that. It's going to be in front of the goal. Nitrix trying to get a setup here, but can't find it. Oh boy, things are heating up with nearly 1 minute left on the clock. Davenport needs to find something and needs to find something quick because St. Clair just keeps hammering it near their goal. And there it is. Looks like another goal, but it bounces right out of the net off the sideboards. And there's the counterattack from Davenport. Doesn't get synced in. Spoon's going to contest it. Bira going to get a goal, and it is 1-1 with 1 minute left on the clock.
That was an absolutely amazing counterattack right after an amazing defensive play from South Davenport. Nice little pass over to Byra, and they managed to bring this game back. Now it's 1-1. I was gonna say Saints are looking very good. They were playing very, very solid, but that one counterattack, Davenport managed to find it, and now they're gonna have all the momentum, but Saints cannot give up. 1 minute left in this crucial game 2. Can the Saints find anything here to close this one out? Byra flying in through the air, but misses the ball. Would have been a huge touch there, but great defense from the side of Saints. Someone bumped him for sure. Vesh now on the attack. Can't find too much as Bolty clears it out. There's a shot. Can't go on target. Spoods missed it. Byra on the counter attack. Can he find anything? No, he cannot. Nitrix gonna be able to clear it out. Exiled now. Gonna have a huge one-on-one with Vesh here. This could decide the game. Can he find it? No, he cannot. Great clearance by Vesh. Byra on the defense, managing to clear it out. 30 seconds left. It's in crunch time. Byra gonna look to take it up the whole field. Can't find anything. No, Spoods is there on the defense yet again. Well played by Spoods there, but it's a nice clearance. They're coming out from the side of Downforth. Nitrix going for the shot on target, but he cannot find it. It's good defense by the side of Downforth, and they're very composed on the defensive end. When the ball's in front of the net, they take their time. About 10 seconds left. There's going to be one final attack left for Downforth. Maybe the Saints can bring it up themselves. 3 seconds left. The ball cannot touch that ground now. Can either team find the finish in overtime here? No, they cannot. And
there it is.
Speaking of overtime, we're going to overtime yet again.
OT in game 2, I don't think we've yet to see it here. It's the first time. These teams very, very evenly matched, and the Saints are just on fire today. But it looks like ball control is going to go over to Davenport here today, as they just have good mastery and are staying on target here. As, things are heating up very, very much. Bolty going to carry it back and forth. Exiled. Bounce it off the wall, try and get some ball control back in the game here, but Saints running away with it, going for a little bit of the setup. Is in the corner here. Spood's going to slow it down, try and play a bit technical here, but not going to find it. Vesh going to get it up in the air, up on the wall, try and sink it in there, but Exiled there to meet him. He's going to carry it down, but Nitrix there to contest it. It's all up in the air now. Bolty going to find it, but it's going to be sent back down. It's in the middle of the field. Byra just trying to get it back down there. Spood's going to send it right back. It is very, very close here, but there's an opening. Nitrix finds it, and that is looking like a goal. It's just so barely in. What a save from Davenport. That could have been it. That would have been game 2 for St. Clair College, but did not have enough momentum to get it in as Davenport keeps up the pressure, trying to find go in through the chaos and disrupt St. Clair College Green as things are getting very, very crazy here.
It's absolute insanity what I'm seeing. The ball was 60%, if not 70, crossed on the line, but it does need to be 100% of the ball across the net, and somehow Danforth managed to save it out from their own goal. Going on the counterattack, almost find it, but couldn't find anything, as it's still high action overtime. Oh my goodness. Vesh gonna look for a pass to Spoos, back to Vesh. Oh, there's a good defense there by Bolty, though. Now the counterattack coming up from Danforth could be very dangerous. Bolty is able to take it around Spoos. It's a shot on target, and they does go in. Great goal from the side of Danforth, and after the ball was basically in their net,
That's
Bolty
tragic.
finding the one-on-one against Spoos, puts
Great
it in.
shot,
Nitrix cannot get the save on the line, and game 2 is going over to Danforth. This is looking to be a very, very good series.
Yeah, what a tragedy on the side of St. Clair. It was pretty much in there. I think it was like 99% in there, 90% at
very much of the ball.
least. And just Davenport did not give up. You know, I see a lot of teams give up when the ball is right there. They're like, oh, it's going to go in. But Davenport knew that if they stuck it out here, that they'd be able to win it out. And I think they just used that chaos of that happening, the confusion of St. Clair being like, what? We got it in. It was all the way in there. It was drifting towards there.
Ref.
But,
Where's the ref?
Yeah, they managed to get it out of their goal just in time. And they managed to sink it in there in record time just after that as well. So well played by Davenport. Two very high-level teams duking it out here. We're in game 3, 1-1 in the series. This is probably going to see.
Oh no!
Wow! Another rip off the kickoff. Bolty getting a big score.
We spoke about it a bit earlier. Those kickoff goals are so brutal for whatever side St. Clair yet again, just getting caught on the kickoff for like the 3rd time today. And you hate to see it if you're a fan of the Saints, but if you're a fan of Danforth, that's an absolute star you're looking for. One quick goal. Now they're going to play with more confidence, having that 1-goal lead. Saints are going to have to play more desperate, needing that 1 goal to bring it back to a tie game, but Exhale is going to look for a shot on target. It's a great save by Spoots, as in this game 3, Danforth are looking very good with that hot start, but Spoots looking for attack of his own, can't find too much, and Danforth are just moving the ball across the whole field very, very well, not giving St. Clair an opportunity to even start an attack, as there's a 50-50 challenge with balls right in front of the net, but Byra is there to clear it. Nitrous gets a very big demo though. There's gonna be no goalie for a couple seconds. He's back now, but finds the clearance. Vesh here on the side, gonna look for a shot of his own. Can he find the goal? No, it's great save by Bolty. 2 defenders there for San Danforth. Now they're playing with absolute desperations. They don't want to let anything go in this net, as the defense of Danforth has heated up a little bit. Saints though, very, very well played on the attack, finding those chances. Exhale finds a nice little save, doesn't let it bounce off the back. We're going to keep control of it, but gives it to Vesh right in front of his net. Can Vesh find the 1v1? No, he cannot. It's a great save by Byra. Nitro's going to look for the finish there, but can't find it either. Bolty with a save, and Exile is going to look for a clearance. Can he find the 1-on-1 of his own? No, he cannot. It's going to be right in the middle of the net, though. It's going to be danger for the side of the Saints, but Vesh is there to clear it out. Spood's going to be in the air here. Look for a touch. Going to pass it down to Vesh. Vesh does not win the 50-50 too well, and it's going to be cleared out for the side of Danforth. Very close game 3, as it's a chance, but not much found by Danforth.
We're heating up the offense now. They were playing very, very, very defensively. And I think they're just waiting for the St. Clair Saints to tire themselves out. Just keeping shot after shot after shot. You can't keep that up forever. Now they've put St. Clair on the ropes here on the defense again. They've lost ball control, but it looks like they're going for another offense here. And they might be able to find it, and they do. Spoods, even the scoreline up to 1-1. 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in the game. Look at this goal amidst the chaos. Everyone flying after meeting that ball in the air. Not able to get there in time. Nice shot into the right of the goal. 1-1, game 3. This is looking ever so close.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And off the kickoff here, Vesh gets demoed, and it's going to be a chance for Danforth. Yet again, it's going to be a pass over to Bolty, but Nitrix smells it out, is able to clear it out. If he didn't go for that challenge, would have been very bad for the side of the Saints, but now they have an attack of their own. Can Vesh win this 50-50? No, he cannot. Spood's going to be in the corner here. Going to look for a pass to one of his teammates, but they have to back up just a little bit. It's right across the face of the goal, but nobody is there from the side of the Saints. 2 minutes passed in this game, 1-1 game. Danforth haven't been able to find too much offense this match. You know, they did find that goal in the very first seconds, but other than that, not too much coming out from the side of them. Saints have been the more aggressive team this game, playing well, but it's only halfway through the match. Anything could happen. Nitrix going for the ball here, misses it. Vesh is able to take around his defender though, able to pass it off the back. Is anyone going to be there for the finish? No, it's going to be a good clearance. Spoods on the line. He's able to clear it out as well. Byra going to take it over one defender. Spoods is there for the defense, and he gets a little bump. Bolty is going to put it in the middle. Can they find anything off here? Nitrix gets a crucial touch here. Exile is going to look for a cross into the middle yet again, but Spoods is going to be there yet again. And it's great defense, great offense coming out from both sides, keeping up the pressure. Bolty going to look for another attack here. It's going to be a huge one-on-one here. Spoods is able to clear it out. Exile is not going to get a very good touch here. He's going to keep it up in the air, but Nitrix is going to find the clearance here. And it's going to be 2 minutes left in this game.
Yeah, 2 minutes left in the game. 2 Gore's Skull. It's 1-1. Very, very even teams. Whoever wins this gets a lead in the series right now, as Bolty goes for a little bit of a goal here, but Spoods gonna air carry it out of there, but Bira gonna meet him up in the air, but he doesn't quite meet him there, as Exile there is there to save it. He's playing the defense, but he's turning it into an offense, going for a little bit of a goal here, but not able to find much. Bolty there to contest, but he can't find it, as ooh, things are getting very, very dicey. The ball is going back and forth. It's geared up. It's right in front of the net, but there is Exile there to kick it right back towards the Saints, as Exile surfs up, trying to find something there, but the net is open. Vesh might find something, can't find it. There's a big save by Bira, and it's back and forth here. The ball is going back and forth. Oh, this is a very, very intense game.
It's what you love to see, like 2 really good teams playing at the highest level. Absolute non-stop action, attacks here, attacks there, defense here, defense there, big save, big shots. Vesh gonna look for a nice little pass on target here. Can Nitrix find the pass back to Vesh? Yes, he can, but Bolty's gonna be there to clear it out. Vesh in this corner, doesn't have any boost, so can't do too much. Gets a nice little touch towards the net, but Danforth is there to clear it out yet again, and with less than a minute left, 1 goal could be the deciding factor here. Vesh with a nice little shot on target, but Bolty is there to clear it out. Exile is gonna have a big 50-50 with Spoods here. Spoods gets a nice little touch. Is there anything there for the side of St. Clair? No, Byra's there to clear it out. Vesh is gonna need to win a big challenge here, but Byra with a very big touch. It's off target though. Exile with a huge touch, but it's a nice save by Nitrix. Very well played by both sides. 30 seconds left. Bolty's going to look for a touch here, but Vesh is able to control it with Nitrix, and St. Clair have possession of the ball, going to bring it up the field. Danforth going to need some big defense. It's a huge demo, going to give some space to St. Clair. 50 seconds left, looking like the last attack here. Can Spoods find it before overtime? No, he cannot. Byro's going to have maybe a chance of his own. Can he find the shot off the wall? It's a great save by Nitrix, but that was a high-speed shot, but it's back into the middle, and
Wow.
with 4 seconds left, Exiled finds the finish, and surely that will be game 3 going over to Danforth.
4 seconds. We've seen miracles happen, and a miracle needs to happen if you're St. Clair College. You find the kickoff goal here to even it up, or else Davenport securing themselves a 2-1 lead here in the series.
And let's see, with 3 seconds left, maybe Exile's going to look for a 3rd goal, trying to really push it to him, but save it away. But it's going to hit the ground, and that is game 3 going to Danforth. Very, very close game, winning with 4 seconds left. And now they're going to be on match point. Our Saints need to bring it back.
Yeah, if they lose this one here, if they lose this next game here, that is it. They are eliminated from the tournament. So this next game is so important. You want to at least bring this to a game 5. Try and stretch it out when you're this was so even. Like that last game, that game 2, they could be here. They could have been on match point as well. But it just didn't work out that way. And now, just like that, in a split second, Davenport is in the lead. Those little tiny things that happen, like the goal going there, or the ball not going in the goal completely there in game 2, and in game 3, just finding those little hair gaps in the defense. And they're just playing amazingly on Davenport.
The Saints not winning the game 2, that moment is a huge moment in this series. Like, if they won that game there, it could very well be a 3-0. There's a kickoff start again for Danforth. Very good start for them, but Saints this time are able to take up close. Nitrix on the defense is able to close that one down, but Byron in the air now. Going to look for an attack of their own. As a bit of a slower pace start to game 4 compared to every other game. Usually we see a goal right away. But Vesh on the attack here is going to look for a nice little touch here over the defender. He finds it. Nitro is going to be in the end here. Can he find a nice little pass to his teammate? No, he cannot. Byron's there to clear it out. As it's good defense outside Danforth. Bolty's going to take it all the way. And he's going to score a goal from half on his own to give Danforth a huge 1-0 lead in this game 4, looking to close out St. Clair.
Yeah, this, if we know anything by, Spoods, just not able to save it there at the last second. But if we know anything about how these last few games have gone, those early goal leads seem to be the decider for the game. Even if it gets evened up later down the line, there's only so many goals your team can make in it when the game is so even like this. So every little kickoff goal, every little goal matters more and more as we get further and further in, but Spoods trying to even it up. Huge air carry, the net is open. They tried to contest and they did it, but Besh gonna bounce it off the wall. They're going for a team play here, and Nitrix sinks it in. What a play from all three Saints.
Yeah, it was a very nice finish. All Saints hit it off the back. Nitrix hits it right at Exiled, but gets the touch right after. That's a huge goal for the Saints to bring it back to 1-1. It's a brand new game with 4 minutes left.
Yeah, they're right back in it. It's even. It's like it's 0-0. Just not try not to dwell on that, but try and carry the momentum you got. As Spoods goes for another setup here. Those plays by all three of them are what they are going to need to use here. The problem is that leaves your net wide open like it is right now, as Davenport is going for a little bit of a goal here, but Spoods has ball control, but it goes quickly over to Exiled. And wow, Woody there almost got one. You're there gonna contest as Nitrix goes for a setup here. Oh, it's very, very close, back and forth, but it's on the side of Davenport. But they want to get it out of their circle here. It's right in front of the net. Now it's on the left. Now it's on the right. It's going back and forth. It's all around the field here. It's in the left corner of St. Clair College right now. Spoods going to air carry it all the way down, trying to make what happened last game happen again. But it's not going to happen again as Nitrix goes for a little bit of a setup for himself. Bounces off the wall. It's in the corner. It's going right in front of the net, but it gets sent out by Bura. It's going to go all the way back towards St. Clair College, but there, Spoods has control of the ball again. He's going in. The net is open. He doesn't quite find it. It was just missed by a hair. It gets a little bit disrupted, but Nitrix there trying to set it up, trying to sink it in, but he can't find it. What a goal. What a save by Bolty there. Spoods going for another one. It is absolute chaos here. Both teams at a breaking point here. It's 1-1. Only 3 minutes left in the game, but they're both playing like there's only 30 seconds left.
Yeah, and on the counterattack here, Downport's going to look for something, but it's great defense by the Saints. And Saints, yet again, are the more aggressive team. They're finding more chances. Downport deciding to play more passive, just play the defense, maybe find those counterattacks is the way they're deciding to play. And it's worked out for them so far in this series as Exhale is going to look for a nice little 50-50 ball, but Nitrix is there on the defense. Besh here not going to be able to find anything with that. And Nitrix able to take it past two defenders. Byra's going to be forced to clear it out. He's going to have a nice little touch off the wall. It's a huge demo by Bolty. The ball's right in front of the net, but it's a great save by Besh. Absolutely crucial touch there by Besh. That was surely going to be a goal for Silent Downport. But it's on the counterattack now. The Saints have a chance of their own, but it's a save by Exile. So much action going on. Shot on target yet again, but Bolty is there to save it yet again. Spoods cannot find it, and it's a demo onto Byra. Bolty's going to have nice little greens here now. Nitrix going to be able to control it, and after such high action, we have a second to breathe. Byra now gonna find something in the midfield here. Gonna have a nice little touch, but it's a good defense by the side of the Saints. Exile's gonna look for an attack as well, as Downport haven't been able to find too many shots on target in this matchup. But it is still 1-1. It's far from over. 1 goal is all you need, as there's the chance. Nitrix is blown up by Nitro, but is able to get the clearance right before Exile is going to look to put it in the corner. Is there going to be any of his teammates there to follow it up? No, there will not be. A Saints able to clear it out. Vesh now on the attack, going to look to find something of his own. Gets it around one defender, but Bolty is there to clear it out. It's great defense and great offense by both sides, I would say. Spoods is able to get this easy clearance now as Vesh takes out Byron, and Saints will have a very good opportunity for a counterattack here. He takes it around his defender. Exile is there, but Spoods is still taking it up. He's going to have a nice little touch right in front of the net, but Byron is there to save it away, and Bolty is going to clear it out as well. Vesh going to have a nice little touch here. Maybe start an attack of his own. He's going to pass it over to Spoods. It's a shot on target, but it's a great save by Exiled yet again. We saw 2 defenders there from Downport on the net. 1 minute left. High action. It could go to overtime yet again, but Nitrix doesn't want it to. Goes a nice little shot on target, but it's a great save by Byra as Exile takes out Vesh. So it's going to be a counter attack, but Vesh with the respawn is able to get the save out. 55 seconds left. See what we can find here. Spoods gets a nice little touch right above the net of Downport. Nobody's there for the defense. The ball's right on the line yet again.
No.
Can they get it in?
Yes!
They can, and they take the 2-1 lead. This time, when the ball's on the net, they put it in, and they're able to take the lead here with 46 seconds left.
Yeah, wow, 46 seconds left. That lead is a much, much, much needed one with how it is. This is it. If they lose it here, they're going to get eliminated, so their backs up or up against the wall, and this lead is looking to bring it to a game 5 for them here, but Davenport not looking to let this go. It's still winnable for them. 30 seconds left on the clock, but what a save. Saints not letting up the pressure here. They're not just going to sit back and relax. They want to secure the lead even more and try and disrupt whatever Davenport has cooking up here.
Yeah, 20 seconds left. Downport are going to be desperate here on the attack. They do have a chance, a really good chance actually. With 15 seconds left here, Bolt is going to pass it over towards the middle. That's a big miss from inside the Saints, but now Spoos is going to be able to take it on the counterattack. And with 8 seconds left, it's not looking for Downport. They don't have any boost. They don't have any position on the court. As Nitrix is going to be able to get the clearance as soon as this ball touches ground. It's going to be the game, and there it is. Going to a deciding Game 5 after a great performance from St. Clair them in Grade 4, allowing the early goal, but able to bring it back. And yeah, we're going to a Game 5.
Yeah, amazing plays all around. You can tell the players are, gave it their all. They are recharging a little bit before this deciding Game 5. It's going to be a very, very, very tough one. Wow,
yeah,
but they played amazingly.
Just need to keep their mental in it. Now both teams are under the absolute most pressure. This is both their tournament lives at stake, and both of the teams are teams that want to win this tournament. Going out in the losers bracket would not be a good look for either of them. But our Saints are looking very strong after that Game 4 performance. We can get started off with Game 5 in just a second. Hopefully on the kickoff, you don't see any fireworks.
With how well these teams are playing, you have to wonder, who took them out? Who took them out of the equation here? So whoever wins this winners here is going to be a very, very tough opponent, but maybe the Saints are up to the job here. Maybe Davenport is. It'll be all proved here who's worthy to take on the next opponent. Here we are in Game 5. It's very, very tense.
Yeah, it's a shot on target from Spoos there, but Byra is able to clear it out. Nitrix gonna try and keep up the aggression, but Byra yet again with Exiled. Now they're not having any of it. They're sending 2 people for the ball now. They're not taking any risks as Bolty is gonna look for the attack of his own, but has no boost, so he has to just give it up. Vesh takes out Byra as well. It's gonna be his counterattack going for St. Clair here, but Exiled gets a nice little big touch there to stop the counterattack just a little bit. Byra gets the clearance on Vesh, but it's a shot on target from Spoos over to Vesh. Can they find it? The first goal, the ball's right there, get it in the net. No, they cannot. It's a clearance by Downport. Not too much found there, as Saints just don't have any boost. They're just kind of flipping here, trying to get the ball in the net. Downport are just playing this very calmly, very well, and they get the clearance going. Saints are going to need to get a reset as they do a possession of the ball. Vesh going to get a nice little touch up the field here, but Exiled is there yet again to clear it out. It's a nice little touch towards the middle. Can Saints find anything? Spood's there. Can he get another touch? No, he cannot, as Byra's going to look to clear it up, but it's a big touch by Nitrix. Bolty there is there though, but Vesh is there to clear it out as well with him. The ball's right in front of the Saints net though. Is there any defense for the side of the Saints? It's a dangerous chance, and Byra gets the first goal. There was a little bit of a demo there. They took out the goalkeeper, I believe. Yes, you can see that Bolty with a huge demo, and Vesh doesn't get a touch on his. Spoots can't get the save either, and it's a bit of chaos, but it's a goal for Downport.
Yeah, that demo was very, very well played. If you're St. Clair College, you gotta be feeling a little bad for overextending up a little bit there when Davenport had total ball control, as they continue to have in this next scoreline here. As Vesh continues to try and find something here. Spood's going to meet it up in the air. He's going to carry it way down here. He's trying to get a little bit of an air carry going. Can't really have enough momentum there. Nitrix going to try and get it out of the corner there, but Byra going to keep up the offense here. Bounces off, both of them 50-50 there. Bolty going to carry it down here. In the corner once again. Boost gets stolen by Vesh though. That is good. You got to try and starve them with any resources. Try and get any advantage that you can. It's all the way being sent way back to Davenport. We're going to try and meet in the air as well. Both teams just scrambling, trying to find something, anything to get control of this ball here. Looks like Davenport has control. That's going to go over to St. Clair. Nitrix trying to find something, try and find a setup for his team, as they need a goal and they need it quick with only 2 minutes 30 seconds approximately left in this game. Bolty going to go for another shot. He sees the net is open, but it's going to get found out by Nitrix there. Beer going to get in the corner here with it as well. It is a very, very tense game. Exile going to meet it as well. He's going to get sent way back downtown. Oh, that could have been a massive shot by Bolty, but he wasn't aiming in the right spot. It's in the corner there once again. Beer just following the ball, going to find it, going to get a save. Going to just play the defense, go for a little bit of a setup for his team, pass it to his teammate there, Bolty there. Not going to find much, as Vesh goes for a little bit of a setup. He's air carrying it, flips it. Can't find much. Good shot, but gets saved out by Nitrix. But Vesh and the Saints are keeping up the pressure. They get a demo, but no one's there. Oh, wow. This is very back and forth, playing ping pong, but Davenport just looking to burn out the clock as they have the 1-goal lead.
Yeah, Downport are just trying not to make any mistakes. They get a chance here, but Vesh kind of misses it. Bolt, he's going to look for a pass to Exhale, but it's a save by Vesh. Great save there. I want to say Downport are playing very calm. They're not playing like, they're playing like they have a 1-0 lead. They're playing very defensive, not making any mistakes, and just waiting for Saints to do something absolutely spectacular to score, and the Saints haven't found it yet. As Bolt is going to be flying through the air, but it's a good save by Spoos, doesn't let it bounce off the back wall, as that would have been dangerous. Now the counter attack for the Saints is going to start, but Byra has none of it, clears that out early. 1 minute 15 seconds left. If Saints don't score, they are out of this tournament, so we might see some full desperation mode now. We might see 3 people going forward, leaving some people, some spaces open in the back. It's going to be a chance for Nitrix as I'm talking, and he finds a huge goal for the Saints. Nice little pass off the back, right up above the net. And then Nitrix is there for the finish yet again, as we've seen so many times. It's a 1-1 game with 1 minute left. The pressure is on now for both teams.
Yeah, that secures themselves at least the overtime for the next minute, as things are heating up. Davenport wants to secure their lead back. They've been so cautious, so much on the defense, that now St. Clair is going to have to adapt to defense again, as Bolty goes for an amazing shot there, and Davenport not letting up on the pressure, goes on the backboard. Exile trying to find it there. It's right in front of the net. Can anyone find it? But Vesh has ball control. He's going to carry it down the field. We are going to try and contest that, but it's not going to find anything. Goes back in the corner for Bolty. Nitrix going to get a demo in the air. Going to get passed back down to Spoon. It's going to get back and forth here, and there's Vesh. Carry it down the field as well. He's going to find it up in the corner. He's going to try and air carry, but he doesn't find it. Nitrix is going to contest it as well. Vesh going to go for a goal here. 36 left on the clock. Spoon's going to try and find it in the air here. Passes it to Nitrix. They're both going to try and... A lot of teamwork is going to be needed here for either team to get an edge on the other, as Spoon's going to carry it downfield once again. Saints' turn to try and find something, but just like that, the net is open for Davenport to make a thing. A demo comes out from Spoons.
Huge demo.
And now the clock is going to run out unless the Saints get a goal here. Unless Bolty can find something here, it's looking like it's going to be it, and it might be it, but the ball is going to hit the ground, and here we are. Game 5, overtime. How could it be anything else with how even these teams are playing?
And this is what you love to see, overtime, game 5, when it matters most. Bolty going to look for 50-50, Vesh wins a big challenge, Spoons going to look for the clear, does not find too much of it, as Downport they're going to have possession for the first attack here of overtime. Can they find anything? Vesh gonna look for the 50-50, he does find it, but Bayer with great defense. Nitrix flying in there, was looking for something, couldn't find anything. Now a lot of Saints members are forward. Can Downport find the counter attack? It's a nice little pass to Exile, but he can't find anything as it's off target. Vesh is gonna be here, but Bolty coming out of nowhere with a nice little pass off the backboard. Is there anyone for the side of Downport to follow it up? No, there is not. Exile is gonna look for a 50-50 in the air here, gonna look for a nice little attack, but it's a great defense from the side of the Saints. Vesh can't find anything on the defense. Bolty, it's a dangerous opportunity, but not able to find anything. Downport have the ball up here, but aren't really setting anything up. As I say, the Exile has a very big opportunity, but just gets it off target. Gonna kick himself for that one. Bolty, though, winning the 50-50 here. Nitrix able to get the clear. Byra is gonna fly up in the air. Spoods is able to clear it out. A lot of action going on in this overtime, as one goal does end it all. And that's maybe counterattack for Saints here. No, as Byra's able to hear. They're getting the demos. There's no goalie right now, as Nitrix did get taken out, but Vesh is able to find the save here. Now he's going to look for attack of his own, but Exile closes it out. And with 1 minute gone here, it's a very, very attacking game coming out from Downport. There's a nice little pass, but great save by Spoods, canceling it out. Byra does find it, the pass though, but taken out by Nitrix. And now surely the Saints will get a counterattack of their own going. Byra is going to look for a clearance here. It's going to be a big one. Takes the boost though. Nitrix doesn't find too much with it. Spoods going to try and control it a little bit here and calm down, as this game 5 has been very action-packed in this overtime. Exile going to go up in the air here. Going to look to pass it up. Bolty takes out Vesh, as it's going to be a nice little attack here for the side of Downport, but Nitrix is there to clear it out. Exiled on the skybox though is able to get the clearance off there, as yet again Bolty gonna find the touch here. It's a big touch, missed by absolutely everyone. Can anyone find anything? Spoods finds the clearance. Very big defense there from the side of St. Clair, and 2 minutes in, high action packed overtime, but no goal just yet.
Yeah, no goal just yet, 2 minutes in, but it might be here. Nitrix looking for one. It gets a good shot on the goal by Vesh, but not able to find much, as it's a very, very even game. Nitrix going to find it up in the air. It's going to get passed out again. And there's Byra going for a shot on the goal. Spoods there, has to save it, and he does. He's getting sent back down. Bolty, the only goalie, his last line of defense. He just barely saves it. What a save by Bolty, but he's going to go for an offense of his own. He can play both sides, but Vesh there to meet him up in the air. It's in the corner. It's in the Saints corner. It's going to be sent right back down to Davenport. And it is anyone's game right now. Nitrix going to go for a little bit of a save. It looks like they're going for an offense. It gets passed to Vesh, and Vesh gets the goal, and they win against Davenport University Esports. Very, 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 very well played. A very tough opponent, felled by St. Clair College in the game 3 of the overtime, 2-2. closing it out 3-2. What a game.
Absolutely insane series. You know, after that one, we finally saw some emotion from our players getting excited after that victory. 2 minutes and a half gone in that overtime, in that game 5, being down a goal in that last match, managing to bring it back yet again, and they do close it out. Now they're going to be moving on through the loser bracket. Davenport is out of the tournament.
Yeah, Davenport was a very, 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 very tough opponent. But that's not it. That was just our second step here. And now we're moving on to the next game. And then we're about halfway through after this game, halfway through the losers bracket. So it's looking more and more and more impressive as the Saints seem to like almost power scale their opponents. Like they meet them at their skill level every single time. And there's going to be a point where there might be a breaking point.
Absolutely.
But we might keep on conquering over and over again. Let's take a look at this bracket to see who we're going to have to go up against very, very soon. Looks like we're up against the Indiana Hoosiers, which is another very tough team. I think we've played them before, but I think we've also beaten them before. So it's going to be another close game, maybe another Game 5 overtime like we've been seeing time and time again. And then who we're up against after that is either USF Gold or GMU Patriots Rocket League team. And it's looking like our grand finals opponent here today is going to be the Indian River State College.
3-0 in the winners finals, and they did take down the Indiana Hoosiers in 5 games.
And they beat UDEM Esports as well.
In 3 games, so they're looking very good. But considering it was a 3-2 series between them, I don't think this matchup is going to be very easy for the Saints.
Oh, wait. We might get a rematch against USF Gold depending on how this goes. So we might have a little bit of a revenge plotline happening right now. Even up the score line and bring it back. Show them that that was just a fluke. But all in all, what are you thinking, Theo?
Well, from what I see from the bracket, Indiana Hoosiers are a very, very strong team. So the Saints are getting no easy games today. Absolutely playing every single one of the best teams. Every game going to 5 series. Absolutely nail-biting action. But hopefully our Saints can take it down.
Yeah, you wouldn't want it any other way. But we'll have more CRL Fall Open Rocket League right back with you after this break. Thank you very much for joining us. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. We are 20 seconds in here. St. Clair College Green versus Indiana University, also known as the Indiana Hoosiers. And what a save. It's off to an exciting start. 30 seconds in. Not a goal to be scored, but the tensions are very, very, very high.
Yeah, it's the first time I think we haven't seen the Vesh score a goal in the first 2 seconds, as Big E is going to look for an attack of his own. This Indiana University team is a very strong side, as we said. Pablo on the defense, going to clear it out. But Vesh maybe can find a good shot on target. No, it's right above the net. Big E is going to be able to find the clearance here. And Tide is going to find the clearance as well, because it's a good first defense from the side of Indiana University. St. Clair couldn't find the goal there. Big E finds the clearance there. Nitrix gets a touch in the air to make sure the attack doesn't get too far and is able to kick it up the field a little bit. Tide now. Going up in the air 50-50 with Nitrix. Can't find too much with the Spoons. Going to take his time here on the attack, but it's a little bit of a weird touch. He's going to look to pass it over maybe to a teammate. No, he cannot. There's going to be a shot just off the target. If it was on target, it would have been a goal for the side of Indiana, but they cannot find too much as Vesh with beautiful defense there gets it past 2 defenders. Now Vesh on the attack of his own. Oh, you could see Nitrix looking for the bump on Pablo there, but couldn't find it, as Big E on the other side of the field now going to look for a touch of his own. Is able to find the 1-2 off the wall, but it's great defense from the side of the Saints. And Spoods is going to move it up here in the minute and a half. No goal scored yet. Maybe a bit of a slower paced series. We haven't seen one of those yet. But Vesh going to be in the air here. Tide gets a nice little bump on him actually, and Spood's going to be forced to clear it out right over to Big E. It's going to be a center from him, but can't find too much. Pablo going to look for a pass of his own. The ball's in a bit of a dangerous area for the side of the Saints, but they're able to get rid of it. 2 minutes in, no goals yet.
Yeah, it seems like both teams not giving it their complete total all yet. Just feeling each other out, trying to see what tricks they have up their sleeves. It looks like the Saints are trying to find a good classic goal here, 2-man goal. They're not able to find it as Big E takes control of the ball here today. Passes it to Tide. Is that Tide?
Yeah,
That's Tide. It's going to get sent all the way down the goal here, and going to get saved out by Nitrix. Like I said, both teams just playing, you know, pretty slow, pretty cautiously, but not letting up on the pressure, making sure that both teams cannot fully relax, but also they don't want to gas themselves out yet. As you can tell, as we get further and further into this tournament, teams have a little bit less and less energy to give until they're at that dangerous scoreline.
Oh, that's a dangerous chance. It's a dangerous chance.
Save.
Click can't find anything.
Yeah, great saves by Spoods and Vesh. As Tide takes control of the ball once again, not able to find any goals as Vesh shoots back over to them to Spoods, but not able to find it again. It's getting contested in the corner. There's Big E. Trying air carry, doesn't find it. Goes to Tide. It's bounced away once again as we're going down to our last 2 minutes. Not a goal to be scored yet.
Yeah, both teams are finding chances, but just can't score. The defense of both these teams is very, very solid. And let's see if either team can find a goal before we go to overtime. Pablo's going to have the ball here in the middle. Messes up his touch just a little bit, but manages to control. He's going to find the pass to Tide, but Vesh gets a crucial touch there as Nitrix is there cleared out. Spoods as well. Going to get rid of it, and the ball is on the other side of the field. It's a good little recenter though. It's a dangerous chance for the side of Indiana University, and just in a blink of an eye, they take a 1-0 lead. It was a nice pass by Pablo off the top of the net, and Big E perfectly aligned, gets the finish. Nitrix couldn't do much, got to contest it before it hits the top of the net there, and just like that, St. Clair are 1 goal behind yet again.
1 goal behind, which isn't that much, but in a game that's so even as we're seeing here, that 1 goal means everything. Spoods looking to even now, but can't quite find it. It's passed down to Pablo Vesh. Go for an air carry contest in the air. 1 minute left on the clock. Indiana in the lead just by 1 goal, but that
that's
be
dangerous.
it unless Vesh gets something here, but he doesn't find it. It was right in front of the goal. It's passed over to Tide. Big E also trying to find something as well here. All 3 of the Saints on defense going to go up as a squad. Not going to find it. When it is open, Nitrix going to contest it in the air. Pablo not able to find what he was looking for. This goes over to the side of Indiana. It's not good for them as the Saints are keeping up the pressure, trying to find a goal, but not quite finding it. It's 30 seconds left. They need to find something, and they need to find something quick. Vesh gets a demo though. Net is open, but he doesn't quite find it. It's going back over to them once again. The ball is up in the air. Pablo going for a big air carry. Can't quite find it though.
Follow.
But there is Tide securing the game pretty much with 14 seconds left. 2-goal lead. That's a goal per 7 seconds if my math is correct. it's not looking good for the Saints as they potentially have lost game one once again.
Yeah, very, very high chance that they do not win this game, but shot on target here. Big save by Big E. And with 8 seconds left, it's looking very, very dire for St. Clair. The game is basically over. As soon as the ball touches down on the ground, that is going to be it. And it's a dominating first game win for Indiana University there. Our Saints just couldn't find absolutely anything on the attack, and on the defense they got picked apart a couple of times, and Indiana just playing very, very well, very solid to start off game one.
Yeah, looking very, very solid, but it looks like the Saints aren't too perturbed by that. They have good mental.
Good spirits.
They're laughing about it, like, man, that was not what we wanted there. Very long, long game, and then just at the end, 2 quick goals. Managed to win it out for Indiana. But, you know, there's always next game. It looks like they're just playing for next, keeping their eye on the ball, figuratively and literally. So maybe this game 2 will go a little bit better.
Yeah, St. Clair, you know, they're not going to shy away from anything here. They've had a couple game 5s already. They're ready to take on the best, and they are, as we get started off here in game 2. No kickoff goals, which is good to see. Spoods, though, has something to say about that one. Vesh is going to look for a nice attack here, but the side of Indiana University are just playing very, very good defense. As I say that, though, from kickoff, they are able to find a goal. Drops right in front of the net for Spoos. No defenders there. Nitrix finds a huge touch off the top here, and Big E's not there in time. Spoos is able to put it in, and now it is a 1-0 lead for St. Clair very, very early.
Yeah, very, very early indeed. 4 minutes, 43 seconds left on the clock, though. It's anyone's game, but now this forces Indiana to play way less passively than they have been. Now they need to be way more aggressive, which might open up St. Clair to get more goals, as we're seeing here. Vesh going for a little bit of a setup. Nitrix right by him, but not going to find much. Gets passed over to Vesh again. He's going to try and keep up the pressure again for a little bit of a rebound, but it's up there. It's up there with them right now. Nitrix getting a little bit of an air carry right now. Not going to find much. It's a very, very dead even game. When it's this even and you have a point on the enemy team, you just want to carry that out, burn out the time as much as you can.
Absolutely, you want to just control your lead. As there's a shot on target yet again from the side of the Saints, but they just cannot find anything. And now Indiana are on the counterattack. There's nobody in the net. Is there going to be anyone to save it in time? No, there won't be. And the Saints get a little bit too aggressive. They want to find that second goal, but they let up a very, very bad goal, which at this level of Rocket League should not happen. Allowing a goal from their own end, just straight up the net to your end. Just a bit of miscommunication on the side of the Saints, and 3:52 now. Indiana are able to tie it up. That's a big momentum boost for them, as Big E just doesn't go for the ball, goes for the enemy. Pablo finds a shot, but Nitrix is there on the defense. Well played by the Saints there to not go down 2-1, as they find a nice little touch on the net, but Pablo's going to be there to clear it out. Not enough pace on that one for it to go in. It's a 1-1 game, very, very close. Saints did lose game 1, so they absolutely want to bring this one back. It's a nice little bump onto Spoos from one of the Indiana players, but not able to find anything there. Nitrix takes it over his defender, takes it past the other defender. There's nobody in the net. Wait a second. Oh, what a save by Big E coming out of nowhere, but very risky play by Indiana there. Just let him walk up the whole field like that, as Pablo going to look for a contest here. Everybody missing the ball. Nothing being found from either side. But Indiana are going to be able to regroup and clear this one out. Big E now went for 50-50, but Spoots gets a big touch on the ball there, not allowing it to go in. Tied now, going to look for a recenter of his own. That's a very, very dangerous ball, but Nitrix finds the clearance over to Vesh. Vesh misses it though, doesn't take control just yet. Now he takes control, takes over his defender. Nitrix might look for a shot on target here, but Pablo is there on the defense. Big E is going to be able to pass it back, and Indiana maintain control of the ball. Pablo on the attack here, going to look to take it around his defender, and he does. Vesh is there for the clearance though. Spoots going for the 50-50, but Big E with the win in the air. Now it's going to be a shot on target from Pablo, but it does not find a goal. Vesh having a bit of an awkward bounce there. Spoos takes out Tide. It's going to give Saints a bit of time to regroup and go on the attack here, but the ball's right in front of their net. Can Nitrix clear it out? Yes, he can. Vesh is going to be able to kick it over to Spoos and take control of the ball. Vesh on the attack here does not take it over to Tide, as Tide is able to defend, and Indiana are just living in the half of the Saints, as Big E's going for a shot. Should be a save here coming up from Spoos, and there it is. Nothing too dangerous from the side of Indiana, but this pressure will amount to something eventually, you'd have to think.
The Saints giving the pressure their own, forcing them to go for a big save there. They're going to have to play a little bit more on the defensive side. Spoods there, backing up, gathering the energy. He's cooking something up here. He's got a plan. He needs the boost to execute it. As he goes in, He's trying to find something here. Doesn't quite find it as it's up there in the corner, very awkward position. And Vesh looking at the ball, trying to see where it's going. He meets it there. He just barely misses it. Bounces off the ground, passes and Spoods. It's back in the Saints corner now. And Indiana going to try and keep up the pressure, try and keep up whatever advantage they have as Vesh goes for an air carry here. Net is wide open, but can't find the flip reset or anything on it. And that is going to be it. It's back to neutral game, but it's going to be another shot on the goal there. Just off the roof, a little bit of a haywire shot, but there, Vesh trying to find something, can't quite find it. Spoods there to meet it in the middle. There's Tide, there to take it back, and now Indiana has ball control, trying to go for something with Nitrix, going to disrupt that. Now, still have ball control on the side of Indiana. Big E going for a little bit of a attack here. Going to try and make a goal, trying to set up for something, not going to find it. Accidentally sets Vesh up, a little bit of a misplay there. The net is open, and that is a goal for St. Clair College.
An absolute, not a little bit of a misplay, a huge misplay. He tries to pass it back to his teammate, but his teammate wasn't positioned properly, and Vesh just takes it up the court. That's a free goal for St. Clair. Nice little finish there, taking over the defender. And now they take a 2-1 lead with a minute left. Indiana are going to be kicking themselves for that one, because that's not a mistake you should be making at this point in the tournament. But they do still have a minute to bring it back. St. Clair sitting very comfortable with a 2-1 lead here. And with the defense they've been playing, it's going to be hard to break through. But let's see what is going to happen in the final moments of this game. 50 seconds left. Pablo's going to look to start the attack for Indiana. Big E's going to get a nice little touch around the wall here, but he's going to get blown up by Nitrix, and it's not much of an attack for Indiana as there's a shot on target. Is Big E going to be there to save it out? Yes, he will. Vesh, nice try there. Nice little pass to Pablo, though, off the top of the roof. No, he can't find his Spooz there for the defense, and Vesh finds another shot on target. Tide is going to be forced to save it out. Not a hard save, but one he has to make nonetheless, as Pablo is going to go in the corner here. Probably a couple attacks left here for the side of Indiana as the ball's right in front of the net, and Tide, even with a member demoed, finds the 2v3 goal for the side of Indiana. Huge finish. It just sneaks through the defense of St. Clair and right in front of the net there. Nitrix just misses it by inches, and it's a 2-2 game with 22 seconds left. Let's see what happens off this kickoff as we are now in crunch time. If neither team scores, obviously we are going to a overtime, but there is still time for a goal in these last 15 seconds. Let's see if anyone can find anything. Vesh, very good chance there. Doesn't find too much with it, though. Spoods is going to take his time. Going to go for aerial. Vesh takes out the defender there. Can Pablo find the defense one-on-one? Yes, he can, but Nitrix is there for the follow-up. And in the span of 20 seconds, we see 2 goals by each team. St. Clair, absolutely amazing offense there, managing to find the finish from Nitrix. Pablo flies right over it, and Saints should be able to take this game too.
7 seconds left on the clock. Anything can happen, but it's looking more and more like a win for the Saints.
Yeah, 5 seconds. Oh my goodness. Shot almost on target there. Yeah, off kickoff. As soon as the ball touches ground here, that will be the game as Biggie misses it. And we're tied up 1-1. Such a close series yet again. As we have seen time and time again, these teams are playing at a very high level. But we're seeing some crucial mistakes, which we shouldn't be seeing at this level of play. Hopefully both teams can clean up a little bit and play better. But they are playing at a very, very high level, I want to point out yet again. And two very good teams just showing what they're made of.
Definitely. It is, as you can see, as they get further into the tournament, it's not about how well you're playing offensively. It seems to be like, don't make any defensive mistakes, right? Which you see time and time again there with each goal. It just seemed like the teams were disrupted, not in place, not in position. But here we are going into game 3. Anyone's game. The kickoff goes in favor of St. Clair. They got a nice setup on the goal, but Pablo there to defend it. It's Nitrix and Spoods are down there playing defense. They don't want to get a goal all themselves. Nitrix getting a good shot on the goal, going for a little bit of aggressive play there from Spoods. Vesh trying to keep up the pressure as well, but not going to find it as the ball gets sent towards the St. Clair side. Nitrix finds it in the air, going to get bounced off the ground. It's up in the air. It's a good shot for Indiana. Doesn't quite find it in the right direction, though. It's in the corner now. But Vesh finds an opening. He's bouncing it off the ground. Finds a little bit of a shot, but can't quite find it. Can't sink it in there as Pablo sends it right back, trying to get it past the defense, but Nitrix going to find it there in the middle of the court there as Spoods finds it as well. He has full blues. He might be able to do something here, but he can't quite find anything at all. Nitrix there to contest. Things are moving very smoothly.
Big demo.
Big demo on the side of St. Clair as Vesh moves forward. Good shot, but not able to find it as Tide disrupts the whole flow. As it's just going back and forth here. Big E going for a big shot. Doesn't quite find it, though, as Spoods has an amazing defense. Tide sending it back to his team to find something. Nitrix there is trying to intercept it along with Vesh, trying to keep up the pressure, but there's Pablo up in the air trying to do something here, trying to make a good shot on the goal. And another demo from Nitrix. Looks like they're just trying to keep a team member down as they're trying to burn out the clock, but Indiana, they can win those 2v3s. But Nitrix again getting a double demo, and Tide answering finally in revenge. But the net is open on the side of Indiana, but not for long as they all respawn now. They're all there to contest it as Pablo is up there in the air. Nitrix trying to find something here. He's on the demos today. Not going to find much in the way of goals as it keeps bouncing around for nearly 2 minutes in, and not a single goal has been found.
Yeah, this is high action gameplay, but there's Vesh taking over one defender, doesn't find too much with it. And with 2 minutes gone, no goals, a bit of a slower paced game compared to the other games, but a good game nonetheless. Big E going for 50-50. It's a dangerous area for Indiana, but they're able to clear out. Nitrix getting yet another demo as they have used these demos a lot throughout the series, giving them a bit of an advantage. But Tide here is going to look for a little bit of pass towards his teammates. Vesh says, no, that's not going to happen. Big E is going to go for a challenge, but Vesh managed to control the ball just for a little bit longer. Now Tide is going to look for a little pass in the middle towards Pablo. It's a good context by Nitrix to make sure nothing comes off it, but Big E is going to look for a bounce off the back. Spoods is there yet again to defend it, and it's a good clearance by Spoods. Pablo here going to look for something. It's just a bunch of nothing happening right now, but Vesh manages to get it out of there. Can he find it one more? No, Big E is taken out by Vesh though. Tide finds the clearance, and it's peaceful for just a second.
0-0 on the clock, 1-1 in the series. Who will take the lead and who will give themselves a match point scenario? That's the question here. Vesh playing very determined to get something into the goal here as Spoods hits it up in the air. Nitrix going to try and redirect that towards the goal. They got a demo. They might have an opportunity here, but there is Big E on the defense. Indiana Hoosiers playing very, very well on the defense. Saints getting a good opportunities on the goal, but answering every single time. But Indiana's offense, however, not able to find much. As I say that, he's going for something, but just like that, the Saints have an answer for it.
Biggie finds a touch off the top of the roof, but not able to find anything. And yeah, as you pointed out, Indiana just haven't found much on their offense here, but maybe they get a chance, and all it takes is one chance to score a goal. They're looking for Saints playing very well, making 0 mistakes, but this could be the mistake they're looking for. And this will touch in there, and it's an own goal coming out from either Spoods or Vesh. Let's see it one more time.
There it is off the wall. They went to save it, but little did they know that would spell their demise. They 1 minute, 30 seconds left. It's not completely over, but with how this has been going, it's looking to be a very hard thing to turn over here.
Yeah, the Saints they're not going to be too happy with how that happened, but it happens. Everyone scores goals. Sometimes they go in your own net. It is what it is. You got to bounce back strong, have good mental, but Biggie with a shot on target. Spoods is there to save it out. Tide is going to look for something. It's a nice pass over to Pablo, but it's a great save coming out from the Saints. Not letting anything go in. 1 in the left. Saints need to get into desperation mode. They absolutely need a goal here to send this to overtime. Indiana need to play more defensive as Vesh gets a nice little touch around the defender. Can he find a touch into the middle? No, he does not just yet, as Pablo plays very well, patient defense, is able to clear it out, and Tide is able to pass it up to him. Can Pablo find a second goal for the side of Indiana here? No, he cannot. Spoods is going to be there on the defense, but it's a pass into the middle by Tide. Here's Pablo. He can't find anything as Vesh is there in the air to defend it. 30 seconds left. Saints are going to need to go on the offensive here and find a goal. Spoods with no boost. Can't find too much here. Vesh going to go up, look to pass towards the middle, but Nitrix is going to need a big pass here. It's going to be right in front of the Indiana net, but it's going to get cleared out. Spoods with one final chance doesn't find too much as it's in danger zone for Saints now, and it's going to be a 2-0 lead for Pablo. And as we said, Saints going to full desperation mode, looking for that goal, sending everyone forward. One little clearance, and it's a goal for Indiana, and they're going to be able to take a 2-0 lead in the game and a 2-1 lead in the series after this game 3.
I think the Saints were hoping for a little bit of an overtime scenario there, run out the clock and then play when Indiana is in desperation mode, but that unfortunate save there that led to their first goal, they're running away with it now. But Nitrix might be able to find something here, but not enough time left. We don't have time to go for these plays anymore, as the clock is running out. The ball is going to hit the ground once. Next time it hits the ground, that is going to be it. Indiana taking home game 3, having a 2-1 lead here in the series.
This is looking like last year's down 2-1. Losing to a couple goals and looking to bring it back to game 4 and game 5. Hopefully the Saints can bring it back just like they did last game. I want to give a quick shout out to Indiana for playing very good Rocket League. They're playing very solid.
Yeah, definitely. They are on it today. Just, you know, I don't want to say it's put it on the Saints, but that was just a major slip up there. It's like
The own
it's
goal, yeah.
unfortunate, right? Like they didn't mean for that to happen. They were going to save it, but just wrong place, wrong time. You know, that's what happens. It's how it is in Rocket League. You know, as much as it is a skill game, the physics are hard to guess exactly. So here we are back here in it. St. Clair looking to win this out, or this is their elimination if Indiana wins this one here. Nitrix has initial ball control off the kickoff. It's going back over to Indiana, though. They're trying to control it. Probably try and play for another slow game here, run out the clock, but it looks like Indiana trying to run away with the momentum they had earlier, trying to find an early goal once again. You know, that's when the Saints are the most vulnerable, is when it's early game. They're trying to be very aggressive. They're trying to get the early goal themselves. Both teams have something to prove here.
Absolutely, and our Saints, you know, they've shown to be very good under pressure, winning that Game 5 in overtime not too long ago. They're going to look to bring it back here in Game 4 and bring it to a Game 5 yet again, but Indiana have looked very, very strong. As Pablo is going to look for a little offense here, but all three defenders from the side of Saints able to close it out. Tied, looking for a shot on target right above the crossbar. Very lucky for the side of the Saints that was not on target. Has a bit of a mistake there. Nobody was in the net, but Saints are able to save it away. Spoos now going to look to take it out. Big E looking for a recenter. Is going to be anyone there? No, there won't be. Vesh finds the clearance. Pablo now on the side going to look for another recenter, but Spoos should be able to clear this one now, and it's good defense from the side of the Saints as Indiana can't find anything on that attack. Now Pablo is going to have to play a bit of defense here, and he does. Nice little pass out. Vesh misses it, and Spood's going to have to find a big one-on-one defense here. As he doesn't let the attackers find too much. Flying in there on the side of Indiana, just looking for something. Doesn't find too much as Vesh is now on the defense here. Going to look for an aerial attack with a bit of a weird bounce. Doesn't find too much off it. Great defense though. Manages to get the stop on the counter attack, but now Big E misses it a little bit, and that's a huge mistake, and Nitrix will say thank you very much. Takes the first goal for St. Clair as the comeback begins now.
Yeah, here it is. It all starts with a single goal. What a little bit of a misplay from Indiana. They had no one there in the net. They weren't expecting that. But great play from Nitrix. Great play from the Saints. Knowing when to go for that goal is such a key part of Rocket League. And here they are, 2 minutes in. Already nearly halfway through this match. And St. Clair has a significant lead getting that first goal early. We know these games are starting to move slower and slower as we get further and further up into the bracket. Yeah, has control of the ball though. It's on their side. St. Clair trying to run away with it though. Tide going for something there, but missing as St. Clair just keeping the overwhelming offense on them. We get a demo from Nitrix there.
Oh no!
As Pablo finds something, and just like that, such a great lead that we were talking about earlier gets overturned in a second by Pablo on the Hoosier side. Just same thing. Just a little bit of a crash, and Nitrix just a second short. It's unfortunate, but here we are, 1-1. It's not over yet. No one's in the lead anymore, but Indiana looking pretty good.
And that was just a great individual play by Pablo's Big E right off the kickoff yet again. Saints just every time it feels like off the kickoff there's some sort of a mistake, and Big E just finds the opportunity here. Vesh trying to get the save, but very well played by Big E. And in the matter of literally 3 seconds, Indiana go from 1-0 down to up 2-1 in this Game 4, trying to eliminate the Saints from this tournament. But let's see if they can get it done. Another kickoff yet again, another big chance for Big E there. He found a good bounce, but did not. Gonna look to recenter it for Tide. Can Tide set up Pablo here in any way? Spoots does not let him do it, and it's gonna be right in front of the net there, but Vesh gets the clearance. Big E with a nice little pass to Tide. Is Tide gonna play it back? No, he's just gonna mess it up a little bit, but Big E is there yet again. It's in a dangerous position for the Saints as Spoots finds a crucial save there to keep it out of the net. Now Spoots is gonna look to bring it up, but Pablo is not letting him do it very easily, but he still takes it over him, takes it over his defender. Got it in the corner, got the boost. Very well played by Spoots there individually, but his team cannot find anything off that opportunity as Big E is now moving up the field. It's a bit of a dangerous position for the side of the Saints. Can they find a good defensive play here as Pablo gets a shot on target?
Wow.
And just like that, it's 3-1 for the side of Indiana. Now Saints are going to be in full desperation mode.
I think that is the biggest or largest scoreline we've seen here in the series so far, this early into the game. At 2 minutes, still winnable. Now St. Clair needs a goal a minute here, or else they are left in the dust and they are eliminated from the
kickoff?
CRL Open. Kickoff goal, maybe potentially, but big save by Big E. But they're not going to let up the pressure as it goes in again. But a little bit of a slip up from Vesh. He was so close, or Nitrix there, almost guiding it in there, but just missed by a hair. Just like that, Indiana now bringing up the offensive, not letting it go. Just keep going, keep aiming shots. He's going to get passed over to Tide, but he's going to intercept it, keep the pressure on the Saints side. It's Spoods and Nitrix there, looking to cook something up. Spoods playing on the defense, playing goalie here, and it's going to get sent out into the middle field. And there's Nitrix there to meet it. He gets a demo. Pablo gets a demo, actually, on Nitrix. And just like that, they're down a player. Vetch trying to make something happen, but it's not going to work. It's just kind of burning time out on their side. They can't really find a good opportunity for a goal here. Nitrix is going to pass it up, but not going to find much of himself here. Oh boy, it's very, very dire straits as St. Clair now needs a goal every 30 seconds as we have about a minute left here on the clock. I need to find something. I need to find something quick. Nitrix and Vesh trying to find something. They can't really find anything though, because Indiana Hoosiers have an amazing defense, and if you go all three of you up, they're just going to get another goal and widen that gap ever so more as Spoods is trying to contest as two of the Indiana go up to push and switch the offense onto them. Gets intercepted by Pablo though, just like that. Looks like Tide is there to meet him there as well. Big E gets a big demo. Nitrix almost found something there with the net being wide open. 30 seconds left on the clock. We need goals, we need them quick. Nitrix needs to find something here or else St. Clair College is eliminated from CRL Open number 2. But looks like Indiana going on the offense once again, not letting St. Clair have any control over the ball. It is disastrous here. It's not looking great for them. Another big interception in midair. Just any time that St. Clair tries to do something, Indiana Hoosiers is there to disrupt them. And with such a big goal lead, it's not looking great. As the clock counts down, Big E goes for one last goal. It's going to hit the ground. And that is Indiana Hoosiers moving on. And that is the end of the line for St. Clair this CRL Open.
Yeah, the Saints played well, even though they lost 3-1. Throughout the whole tournament, they played at a very high level against the best opponents there are. Unfortunately, losing 3-1 to Indiana, they are well played to Indiana, and we wish them good luck for the rest of the tournament. But yes, as you have stated, we have lost our 2 games today, and we are going to be out of the tournament. A good performance by the Saints. I think they played well. Not as well as last weekend, because they won last weekend. But this weekend, they still played well. Made a couple mistakes, which they can patch up on and look to come back stronger next time.
Definitely. They played very, very well. You can tell they're a little bit disappointed, but they know they played well. They played their best. They beat Davenport, which is another very, very strong team. And when you're in the losers bracket, like we said, it's a game of stamina, and just a certain point we start to run out of gas in these cars. You know, you just they can only play so well for so long. And overall, thank you very much, Theo, for joining us here today. We had a great game. We had a great scoreline, very close games all around. It was a great day for Rocket League. And we'll be back with more Rocket League very soon. And thank you to everybody in the back as well. Daniil, Amanda, Ari, holding it all down, making it all work. And thank you to the viewers at home for watching this stream. Wouldn't happen without you. And tomorrow, we have NECC Valorant on the way. So join us then for more Valorant. And we'll have more Rocket League coming soon. But overall, thank you and goodbye. We'll see you soon.